can't tell if it's working or not. Oh, there we go. It's letting me edit the title. Is it loading the stream? Is it loading the stream? Oh god, we're about to find out. Greetings! Ajaxion? Agaxion? Okay, I can't tell if this is actually working because it's like crashing out on my screen. And I have no idea. Okay, cool, it is working. We're good. Can't tell if it's working or... I don't want to hear my own voice. Alright, good. Stream is working. So for those of you that just tuned in, I apologize for having to restart and stuff. It was being all screwy. Should be good now. Today we're going to be doing some video games and quests. The normal format of my show, where I go through all the things, I can't do one because it's not Monday. Two, I'm not prepared for have a discussion segment today. I only have one for tomorrow's short notice. So, that's great. So, today we're just going to be doing some quests. We're playing some video games. Going to continue on with the adventure of the, the Mega Man X Artificer. And it's going to be a grand old time. Unfortunately, as I said a little while back, Shoemaker's not here today. So, it should have been updated. I just changed it. So if you... I don't know if it'll change on your page. You might have to refresh the title. But I changed it twice. And it told me it changed. And then I reloaded the page and it looked like it changed. But I have no idea. I hope it actually does change. That would be ideal. I don't want a situation... No, stop following me. I do not want a situation where, like, the stream title just won't listen to me. Because, unfortunately, I don't actually speak Portuguese. So then somebody would, like, come to my show and be like, hey... There'd be all these Brazilians who would be like, hey, man, why aren't you speaking Portuguese? And I'd be like, I don't know. So, you know, I don't want to make sure people know what they're getting into. So the idea behind this character, for those that don't know, is I want this character to perform kind of like Mega Man X from the Mega Man X series. Yeah, because Shoemaker's not here. This is his time slot. But yeah, I want to make this character as much as I can like Mega Man X from the Mega Man X series. So the idea behind that is I got a sword in my hand, I got the Z-Saber, I got an arm cannon because I'm an artificer clearly, so I can shoot out energy blasts. I attack crazy fast, and I'm also a robot, and I'm blue. Unfortunately, I don't have very good blue armor right now. This armor doesn't showcase my blue body. The ideal situation is I'd get myself some blue dragon scale and a blue dragon helmet. If I could do that, that would be ideal. But the problem is, blue dragon helmet's probably the hardest thing. I could actually make myself some blue dragon scale, but that's just a lot of work. Oh, hey, somebody wants to join. Welcome, welcome. Oh, gotta change gun. The other nice thing about having the rune arms is you can just change gun whenever you want to get the extra damage. Although whenever you change rune armor, it makes your main weapon disappear. Hey, look, a bastard. So the way this character works, essentially, is because I have my single weapon fighting, I attack extremely fast. I get 20% bonus attack speed from single weapon fighting, which is pretty good. I get 30 or 15% bonus attack speed from armor speed, which is pretty good. Oh, welcome, welcome. We're inside. I can share. Oh, I can share the quest. So I get 15% bonus attack speed, so that's 35% bonus attack speed, which you think is a lot, but then I combine that with haste boost for 30% bonus attack speed. Wow, more people want to join. Welcome. And I get to attack pretty fast. Now the coolest thing about attacking really fast is because I apply my intelligence to my damage because I'm an artificer. I hit really hard with the sword, and I get to enchant it, so it gets even stronger. Welcome. Does any of you guys have a wisdom of 24, or do I have to keep the hireling? If any of these guys has a wisdom 24, I can ditch the hireling. But if not, I gotta keep the hireling. Okay, cool. I gotta keep the hireling. That's cool. I'll keep the hireling. Oh, wait. Oh god. Cleric, heal me. Cleric, heal me. Oh, I totally forgot that I can disable the fire trap. Oh, come on, man. Good. Walk over here. There's a box. Disable. I'm gonna ignore the oozes. And we slap him. I totally forgot about that. I was like, oh, I'm just going to go pull a lever and everything's going to be fine. Cool. And that is why... What? Did I not disable it? Oh, I thought I did disable it. That's even worse. That's the thing about playing an Artificer as opposed to playing a Rogue. Rogues get that wonderful evasion feat, and I don't get that. I do get pretty good reflex saves, because I'm using my intelligence. As I'm an intelligence-based character, I made sure to take insightful reflexes, so I get to use my intelligence for my reflex save. So even though as an Artificer, reflex saves are like not supposed to be your forte, I only get a base at 3. It's really useful. For those of you that are not super familiar with this game, keeping your defenses high whenever possible is generally like the best idea. Some people say that an offense is a good defense, and that is true. Having a really high offense like a Warlock doesn't really matter what your defenses are, but 9 times out of 10, you really want to... Ooh. Doggy. That's why I have my doggy. But 9 times out of 10, you really want to have your defenses high. Because you might think that you have that really high offense, but then one time you're going to turn around a corner, and Spellcaster's going to whip, some kind of finger of death at you, and then you're dead. And when you're dead, you can't get you're not killing monsters, you're not healing yourself, you're not doing anything. So that's why I generally tend to prefer defense over offense. I think about my defensive options first, which is why I don't mind burning a feat to use my intelligence modifier for my reflex saves, as opposed to my dexterity modifier. Sure, it doesn't give me more damage, but it does increase my reflex saves by 7, and because my dexterity is only a +2, and when I hit level cap, I guarantee you my intelligence will be somewhere around like 60, and my dexterity will still be here at 14. So it's very, very worth it to put those points in it, at least for me. Yeah, vulnerable. Because the highest amount of damage you can do, you can only do while you're still alive. That's just like personal policy. That's just the way I've always like I play any game. Is that if I'm just straight up dead, I can't actually keep killing the monsters. Now I do try to use a lot of like personal responsibility for like skill and stuff. So I think if you're a decently good player and when you see those fireballs incoming, you dodge them. Hey, what's up, Ken BC? Then you don't need to worry too much about your defenses. If you can just dodge all the attacks in the game, if somebody was to ask me, oh, what's the best advice to stop dying in quests? The obvious answer is just stop dying. Just stop getting killed by stuff. If you stop getting killed by stuff, you'll stop dying in quests. But that isn't, like, always possible for everybody. So, as I said, you just have a good defense. I'm actually experiencing that right now. I'm currently playing an ult with my brother. And we've just been two-manning it, basically. And we got from level 1 to 20. We just hit 20 last night or the night before? I think it was Friday night. We hit 20. And he's playing an Artificer, so Crossbow Artificer does lots of damage. And I'm playing a Warforged Caster Druid, so like in wolf form. So staying in wolf form, but then casting spells to deal damage, and I'm a Warforged, which is like the worst idea, should not be Warforged. And once we hit epic levels, now the biggest thing I realize is that, it really hurts when you're a Warforged and you're a Druid. You can't get any armor at all. You can't even get light armor. So your physical resistance rating is going to be 0 as a base all the time. So you all have to prioritize items of physical resistance rating. Your armor class is always going to be low because you can't even get light armor, as I said. So it's kind of a mess. Oh, somebody put bark skin on me. I don't want bark skin on me because then I don't look like a... Oh, can I get rid of it? Yeah, there we go. Good. I want to look like a robot. I don't want to look like bark. I'm not a tree. I'm no tree. I'm a robot. So, yeah. Just so you know, in case any of you are wondering. Oh, the meeting, one-on-one meeting with the insurance agent? I have yet to do that. That's next week. So I appreciate your enthusiasm, Ken. But that's actually next week. I mean, I'm still talking. I told her I can't respond because, I'm doing the stream today. Actually, I would have been doing something here instead of... sorry, I wouldn't have been here today, potentially, except she had, like, Super Bowl plans, and I don't watch Super Bowl. So yeah, you guys should be you know, happy I'm here. Um, not a big Super Bowl fan, so it works out. Although if anybody here is, you know, a big Super Bowl fan, you know, that's good. I hope you go and enjoy your Super Bowl. This show is better though. Because on the Super Bowl, gonna be honest, when you're watching the Super Bowl, are there any robots in the Super Bowl? No, there's no robots in the Super Bowl. Are there any warlocks in the Super Bowl? No. Are there any sewers in the Super Bowl? You know, it's just what you gotta understand. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to, you know, do the streams. Also, I was out all night last night, which is why I'm very tired today. I woke up in like the afternoon. I was out all night last night doing fun things with young people. Because that's what us young people do, you know? We go out, we stay up all night, uh, drink irresponsibly, and just have a wonderful time. I don't need this cleric anymore. Dismiss. Now I can open this back up. Hey, what's up, Flame Knight? Yes, for those of you wondering, you're like, what, is Strimtom streaming on Sundays from now on? I am not streaming on Sundays from now on. This is a very temporary solution, because unfortunately Shoemaker could not be here today, so don't worry, you'll still catch me tomorrow as well from 7 to 10. Although I am continuing my play of the, oh, he's lightning resistant. What a jerk. I hate when that happens. But I'm just continuing, you know, continuing leveling. Although the last time I played this character it wasn't quite as strong as this. I did give it a few hours and burn from like 6 to... Hey, look at that. Ooh, welcome, welcome. We are inside. I did burn through a good like 3 or 4 levels off stream on this character. Ooh, Swashbuckler. Nice. Swashbucklers are super duper OP. I wholeheartedly approve of your decision to play Swashbuckler. Is it one of those, did you go like Rogue Swashbuckler, so going with like Shade Arkai and things like that? Or did you go Purple Dragon Knight Swashbuckler? Because most people go with Purple Dragon Knight Swashbuckler with the charisma to the damage and all that. But I don't know, I've seen the Rogue Swashbuckler where you just use like Dex to damage instead. Die, bastards. Personally, if I was to do a Swashbuckler, I would absolutely use Curse. Vorpal Rapier and a Purple Dragon Knight Swashbuckling. Well, I mean, it just makes it so easy, right? You can... It's the one-point wonder. It's one of the things I like about Purple Dragon Knight, is that you do get the option to do Charisma to hit and to damage. I just don't like that Charisma to hit and damage is the only way to get it is from Purple Dragon Knight. That I don't like. Well, obviously not the only way. You can get Charisma to damage with Swashbuckler. But ideally it would be cool if it was in like one other place as well. Inflict serious damage? I don't care about that spell. Even if I don't have it, I'm not going to learn it. 12 Bard, 6 Barb, and 2 Fighter. That's a pretty good split. Although, I don't... Would you really want to go Barbarian on a Swashbuckler? I don't know, man. Oops, I missed. I'm trying to jump up here. Ugh! I imagine when you're going Swashbuckler, you'd like, you know, want the light weapons, so you go mostly like Fighter. Get all those sweet Kensei enhancements, all that extra damage. That's what I would go with. Oh, that's true. You do get the Frenzy. I didn't think about that. Frenzy's like really good. All that extra damage, and you get a lot of melee power, eh, too? The problem is, whenever I play Bard, I can't do strength-based. I can't do the Barbarians, especially when Swashbuckler first came out. I remember everyone was playing, like everybody I knew was playing a Barbarian, and I'm like, I can't do it. I like playing my spellcaster Charisma-based Bard, so I always go Charisma, which is why I like that you can actually do a heavy focus on Charisma for the War Chanter. But yeah, there's all the extra strength you get because you get the Bardic, the Skaldic Rage. Does Skaldic Rage stack with Barbarian Rage, or not? Because I don't actually know. Because if it does stack, that would be hilarious, because you get +4 strength from Bard and +4 strength from Barbarian Rage. Lag? Whoa. 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 And these... Oh god, the game is... I can't run around. Like, I know it can run around because I'm running around, but it's really weird when you swing your weapon at something and nothing happens. Then everyone's just kind of like, trying to slide around places. Yeah, man. It's all about the Strimstream. I mean, it's Sunday. So what else am I going to be doing? I could be doing the dishes. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I could preemptively take out the garbage because tomorrow is cardboard day. I'm not going to do that, though. What else could I do that I'm not doing? I could go do groceries. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do groceries. See, you gotta live a life like me, where you take your responsibilities and you just shove them away so you can sit at your computer and play video games for the rest of your day. This is like a lot of people don't understand. They're like, oh man, I don't have time to play video games. I don't have time to do this. You totally do have time. If you just shirk all your responsibilities and put like almost 100% of your focus on things that aren't important, like video games, you can get all that time back. Oh. Yeah. It's the trick, you know? Deceiving goggles of transmutation, garbage items. They don't stack? Damn. Because that'd be a lot of strength. Scaldic Rage gets 4, Barbarian Rage gets 4. You get even more rage from the Frenzy Berserker tree, or strength. Brings it up to, I think, 6? Or, sorry, 7 strength from Barbarian Rage. If only you could fit more Barbarian in there. Is there a reason why you're going 12 Bard? Because almost everybody I see, they only take like 3 or maybe 4 levels of Bard to get all the stuff out of like either War Chanter or out of the Swashbuckler tree. I don't see a lot of people like putting a lot of points into stuff. Adamantine weapons. Yeah, buddy! I love that I can just throw adamantine weapons on, that's so useful. Almost out of mana, though. Oh, the buff spells, yeah, I didn't think about the buff spells. Because you get the Inspired Greater Heroism or whatever, right? By taking more levels of Bard, so yeah, that could be, that'd be good. Is this guy a Warforged Ranger? In Magister? That's sick! I love that idea, Warforged Ranger, man. I'm a huge fan of Warforged, so just the fact that there's a Warforged Ranger in my party, that makes me so happy. Unfortunately, though, I don't have the ability to heal my allies because I'm lazy. I have no idea what I'm listening to. Also, I do have a crossbow. I don't normally use it, but there are situations where it comes in handy. For example, I was doing the Chronoscope. If we're doing a quest like that, sure, this is like a thing where I don't really want to use a crossbow, but when there's Abishai flying in the sky and I just can't hit them because they're physically off of the ground, instead of having nobody attacking them because I'm in a group full of melee, I'm absolutely just going to go ahead and use my crossbow. Peace Forge Dangler. I want to make a new character, but I don't want to delete any. Whoa, how many character slots do you have? Also, you can play on a new server as well. If you don't play on the greatest server in the world, Galanda, you can just make a character on Galanda. I mean, I don't really run into that issue, because I have, like, at this point, I have 17 character slots. I don't even know how that happened. Ooh, 9 character slots. Yeah. Is it, well, you get a bunch, because if you have both the expansions already, it gives you a bunch. So that's pretty good. And then I think I've just bought a bunch over the years. Just because, why not have more character slots, you know? Why not have more character slots? Yeah, see, there's your problem. You play on Thelanis, dude. You gotta be on Galanda. It's a good server. I know, I play there. But I mean, there's good people on every server, right? Like, everyone's going to tell you, oh, you should play on this server because it's the greatest one. They don't realize how wrong they are because they clearly should be playing on Galanda, but... If you want a strong spellcaster, I highly recommend playing Warlock, because they're like spellcasters, except they don't use mana to cast any of their spells. So they never run out of mana, which is the biggest problem when you play a regular spellcaster. If you're looking for a spellcaster build, and you don't know what to play, I can actually help you with that, once I kill all these monsters. Because I'm not just going to leave my team. You know, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a stand-up guy. Armor of God, super speed attacks, boost. No, come back. How can you not be aggroed on me? I don't know, Warlock can be fun, you just gotta think about it. Here you go. You want to play a caster? Try this caster. I heard that the author makes good builds. You guys, we're doing Gwylan stand next. Yeah, no, the build that I linked has no Meteor Swarm. Does this have any posts? Oh, nobody's even posted a comment on it. That's hilarious. Wow, I'm the last person to post in this thread? I didn't realize that. The Wizard forum. It's still the top forum. Reconstruction, blah blah blah, boring items. All these items are pretty boring. Okay, cool. Now we go to Gwylan stand. And then after Gwylan stand, we're going to do everyone's favorite quest the entire game, the pit. Enter in. There we go. What's going on here? Oh my god. I'm reading comments like, what is the Super Bowl? Guys, Super Bowl is today, you should know that. If you're watching this stream and you're like, man, but I really wanted to watch the Super Bowl, I highly recommend you watch the stream instead, but, you know, Super Bowl is pretty important. There's the commercials, though. Gotta watch those Super Bowl commercials. Like, I'm not that much of a Super Bowl kind of guy. But, you know, if you want to watch them high-quality commercials... Oh, there's rust monsters in here, isn't there? I'm super dead. Oh, do I just be a man and fight them? Nah, we're not gonna be a man and fight them. I'm gonna be the not man and shoot them. Because if I get hit once, I'm gonna die to the rust monsters. So I'm just gonna shoot them. Because that's how we do. Welcome. Oh, hidden stash, I gotta pick them up. Be right there, need to sell and repair. Holy crap, that rhymes. Yeah, this build's pretty cool. It's not your standard Artificer build. I mean, it is kind of like your standard Artificer build because it is Warforged, obviously. But the big thing about this build that separates it from the rest, as you might have noticed, is I'm actually playing a melee character. I know, it seems strange because you start your character, you start as an Artificer, and you get a crossbow placed into your hands, and then once you have this crossbow in your hands, you can't ever take it out of your hands. It's just stuck there permanently affixed, which is what most people think. It's actually not true, and I like playing with crossbow. Yes, Gwylan stand. Oh god, more rust monsters. Oh. Pit of 1,000 dad puns? Oh god, I would not want to go into the pit of 1,000 dad puns. Oh shit. Oh jeez. I don't want to sneak. I'm going to switch gun. I'm going to skip this song. There we go. Need something high energy. Holy crap, my team is going fast. Jarlbur has already been slain. I can't even talk today. Also, for some reason, my throat is like crapping out on me. I think it was because last night. Oh my god, the Pit of Bottomless buffet. Yo, I could go for a buffet right now. I just don't have any money. But if that was an option, you better believe. You better believe it. I could totally go for some buffet. Holy shit. I'm actually like super hungry. I didn't really eat much today. Or last night. Hey look, monsters. Ruh-roh. We'll get you to a shrine. Yeah, ramming speed, really. Oh my god, I just see that like Minotaur incoming, and I'm like, oh, I should sidestep this, and then I do. Roguebane breastplate. Well, I don't care about that. Give me all this other stuff. Thundering armor. Actually, I can learn that. I don't have that one. The only spell I have for the 4th level, I believe, yeah, I have lightning bolts and armor speed. Armor speed's really the only one you need because it gives you, you know, attack speed. Sure, thundering armor makes you like defensive or something. It's like, oh, monsters hit you and then they take damage and blah blah blah. But oh, take this, elf. No, come back. How are you running faster than me? It's bullshit. It's only because I have my rune arm that he can run faster than me. Anyway, so my whole purpose here is to speed disarm all the traps. So I'm just supposed to run around and disarm every single trap while my allies do the quest. Unless they don't know where to go, then I'm gonna speed... I failed? What? I didn't even know I could fail. I mean, I can't critically fail. I'm just unaware it was an option to fail. Oh, Aranthia? Oh, Aranthia ran to the shrine. I see. This is one of those situations where, like, 9 times out of 10, I don't really play the character that can disable all the traps. But when I do play the character that can disable all the traps, I already know where they all are. So I can just get it all done right away. Don't have to wait for anybody. Duh. I'm not used to like being able to roll a 1. See, I make it on a 3. So clearly my disable is just too low. Pit of 100 stubbed toes. I don't have 100 toes, dude. What's wrong with your feet that you have 100 toes? You need to go to a doctor, dude. That sounds terrible. 100 toes? Holy crap. How do you even get your shoes on? With 100 toes. That just seems absurd to me. Unless it's like other people's stub toes. Like other people are stubbing their toes. And then it's like a pit of other people's stubbed toes. Which again, just very strange concept. I don't know. I don't know about that one. 100 stub toes? I think I'd stick with the bottomless buffet. I think that would be the one that I would go with. For my money, anyway. Pit of 1,000 Legos on the ground. Yeah, man. It's almost as bad as, Actually, no, that's pretty bad. Stepping on a Lego? Step on a Lego, ruin your life. See, that's why, you know, someday in the future, when we do have cybernetic enhancements, and I'll have robot legs, I know this is going to happen. Like, I'm not like, oh, you know, if we get robot legs. No, 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 no. When I get myself some sick robot legs, which will be totally cool and badass, and I'll be able to, like, jump over buildings and stuff, I'm also going to be able to step on Lego pieces. That'll be pretty cool. Of course, though, it takes some time for the robot legs to actually come out, but... Oh, I can heal I'm more. I love the Warforged Ranger. Hot Pocket? Dude, pop your hunger. Pizza Pops. There's your problem. Hot Pockets. Ugh. Pizza Pops. I'm all about those Pizza Pops, man. I'm a Pillsbury guy. You know. Now, bear in mind, I don't have any of them, but I don't have Pizza Pops or Hot Pockets. I think I have a frozen pizza, though. Ooh, that could be a good idea to eat. Oh, man, I'm getting hungry. This is really bad because I like just started the stream half an hour ago, and all I'm thinking about is food. It's just going through my mind. Delicious foods. Chinese buffet. Can make myself a delicious stir fry. I actually have food for that, surprisingly. For stir fry, I bought a new cabbage, so I eat some delicious cabbage creation. Probably cabbage soup, maybe cabbage rolls. Don't have any ground meat though. Don't really have anything to fill the cabbage rolls with. I don't know if that's my responsibility to have though. Probably. Is there a trap here? Yeah, there is a trap here. I'm like behind everybody, just running around disabling traps. There actually is a trap on this platform that you can disable. You don't need to do it for the XP bonus, and I don't have the jump, and I can't actually jump over there. No, no, no bark skin. I need to look like a robot. If I don't look like a robot, then what am I doing? What am I doing? 66 HP? Holy crap. That dog is Rush. That's his name, Rush. That's the best I can do, because unfortunately I can't get a different skin for him. So that's just the way he looks, but he is Rush. Is that 66 HP at level 1, though? Flame Knight? Oh, at level 4. Wait, really? 66 HP at level 4? That seems like that's too low. Well, you likely don't have any ship buffs, though. Or any items. Items don't give you that much, but ship buffs do mean a lot. Like, level 1 characters have 60-something life with ship buffs. Oh my god, this, like... I have a 10% chance to fail when I cast spells. It's just too much. I can't handle it. Because I'm always like, man, why can't I just automatically cast all my spells and never fail? Oh, I'd recruit you to my guild, but I'm not an officer, so I can't help you with that. But I can sympathize. I recommend you get a guild. I can give you advice, it doesn't help. That I can do. If you'd like to have more HP, you should get some items that give you HP. How's that for helpful? And I'm just running around, so I'll get rid of my rune arm. Oh, never mind. Yeah. I also like this rune arm because I can use it. Allows me to shoot fireballs for free, which deal a bunch of damage. But not only does it let me shoot fireballs for free, it also lets me blow up crates at a distance, which normally you could just do with a rune arm, or sorry, with a crossbow. I can't do that because I don't use a crossbow. Technically, I could. I could swap it on my crossbow, run around and be like, pew pew pew, pew pew pew, pew pew pew. But I don't want to do that because that's not my trap. That's just not my deal, yo. Where's the box? Is it over here? This is weird. I should know this. Okay, this is weird. It's up here. I know it's somewhere over here. Yeah. 16,000 experience points, man. That's what I'm talking about. Kill the Thranny Ranger, Lyar, Deer, Arrowfell. I can do that. Anyway, most important thing, I see some trolls down here. Oh, I'm gonna go kill these guys. So I just shoot them with fireballs. Unless it goes straight up somehow. I don't know why that goes straight up. It's like that Warlock bug, where like sometimes your shots would go straight up. It happened way too frequently for it to be like an accident though, so I'm not entirely sure what was up with that. That was annoying when the gap first came out. Don't worry, Meng, we'll get you revived. I should probably carry around red scrolls to help people when they die. What's my use magic device? 17. That's not very much. Yeah, I should probably carry around red scrolls so I can like be the nice guy and resurrect people. Oh, hey, the spikes are gone. We have another rogue? Oh, Chronepsis, the half-orc ranger fighter rogue. Cool. Ransack bonus. Good work, everybody. Oh, he's just going back to town. Okay, cool. Next one. Yeah, give me a sec. The next quest is going to be the pit. So we're gonna do the pit. Everyone's favorite quest, the pit. If the pit is not your favorite quest, you really need to like start rethinking everything in your life. Literally everything from the ground up. Because the pit's one of the greatest quests ever made by like a video game company. So I'm gonna go to the pit. Now, pit, admittedly, is very irritating if you don't have the jump spell. It's also very irritating, so because if you can't jump, it's also irritating if you don't have Featherfall. It's irritating if you can't heal yourself, and it's irritating if you don't like 3D jumping puzzles, tile puzzles, lever puzzles, three-dimensional mazes with an interesting map layout. Uh, I have no idea. Let me see. Because I actually, admittedly, I don't know why you would play an Artificer that's not a Warforged one. If you have Contract Exemplar, you will be considered. If you haven't taken Contract Exemplar, you cannot buff yourself with Toughen or Reinforced Construct. That will not work. You will have to take Construct Exemplar, I believe. Yes, you're still considered your original race. So, quickly, before I go into the quest, there's the trick. This is a trick, by the way. I'm teaching you all a trick to the pit. I'm playing an Artificer, a character that can't jump very high, largely because my jump is 1. Jump is 1 because I'm wearing heavy plate armor and I don't have a very high strength. So, and I haven't put any points into jump. So what we do here is I find this guy. He casts spells on you. The Pharlan guy, if you have 75 rep with them, pretty easy to get 75 rep. I get the jump spell cast on me. Now, through all the stupid crappy jumping puzzles, I have a 30 jump. Or I should have extra 30 points in my jump. Give me to 31. So now I should be able to do pretty much all the jumping puzzles in the pit relatively easily. That's my trick. Something pretty much everybody knows, but a lot of people might forget about. It's something I forget about quite often is the fact that you actually still can get buffs. Most of them aren't very good or very useful, but just having the ability to get jump is very, very good, in my opinion. Yo, don't make me crack out the Space Jam radio. I mean, I'll do it. I will crack out Space Jam radio. Alright. In on Elite. I don't remember where the... Oh, yeah. And then I also have to make sure my Muckbane is buffed as well. The pit. Alright, so I have to power up the backup generator. I believe that involves going upstairs first. It doesn't involve going upstairs first. Yeah, it is. It's up there. And I get up there by going over here. If you're about to watch, what you're about to watch if you don't like the pit... Yes, this is a free-to-play quest. But if you don't know this quest, you're about to watch Confusion. So essentially, we're in this three-dimensional maze. The map looks like this. It doesn't help. And we're supposed to power up this here machine dealy. Oh. Oh, I don't have my recharging gun on. I'm gonna just clean up all the slimes really quick. I just want them out of here so I can just work on the puzzle. I don't have to kill all the slimes. It's easier when I don't have to deal with it. The way you do this puzzle is that there's things up here. When you pull one of these levers, it corresponds to an area on this board, and then it will... Hey. Oh, that did not hit my... That's weird. It corresponds to an area up on the board. Essentially, it's simply a puzzle where if I pull one of these levers on the board, it will activate... Imagine it's like, that's what you're seeing, like a top-down view. So if this is the board here, it's like you're looking at down with the levers, and whenever I pull a lever, it'll turn on the lights that are beside it and turn on and off the lights that are beside it. So the trick is you pull all four corners in the middle, and when you pull all four corners in the middle, it causes everything to light up. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, because it's like multiplication. It doesn't matter what order you do the multiplication in. So now we have to go to the furnace. The furnace is on the map. It's this thing with the three things coming off it, because the furnace has three separate chambers. So you have to go to the second cylinder, or the second tower, or whatever you want to call it. You go down. It's nearly at the bottom of the second tower, and then you go start working your way towards the furnaces. Most of the furnaces only require one. Almost everything in this quest requires one person. However, the third furnace does require an extra person. If you get lucky, you can do it with a hireling. I don't recommend relying on luck, though, to get your quests done. I recommend bringing a friend. So just type in, hey guys, let's go do the pit, everyone's favorite quest in the entire game, and you'll get like 100 people who are like, yo guys, I love the pit, let's go do it. It's like my favorite quest in the entire game. I don't know how I took so much damage so fast. This guy's like, I don't care about your armor class or about your physical resistance rating, I'm just gonna hit you anyway. You jerk. I have 34 armor. It's not that high though. Gotta get me some items of sheltering. Alright, cool. So now we have to climb to the top of the furnace. With all those spellcasters, we're going to be raining death-like spells down upon us. And, yeah, we just have to get to the top of here. Now, fortunately for me, most of the spells that the guys are going to be casting, I'm essentially immune to. So if they cast Hold Monster, it won't hit me. If they cast Melf's Acid Arrow, which is like an arrow that burns you for damage over time, doesn't do any damage because I have acid resistance. This quest is a confusing maze, so try to follow somebody if you can. I do not recommend going all the way to the bottom with the lava. Okay. Jumping puzzles. Hey, dudes I can murder. Once he's dead. Crispy, crunchy skin and bones. Yeah. Do I have to keep going up? Oh, I do have to keep going up. I thought I was at the top. How did that happen? Whatever, let's keep going up. Oh, there's other people in the furnace with me. Cool. I'm not the only one here. So essentially you climb to the top and there's a lever. And there's these fire elementals that are here. Why you gotta hit me like that? He has like extra damage because he's a champion. And the idea is that the fire elementals, they run the furnace. So the furnace, instead of being powered by anything, it's powered by magical, otherworldly, pure elemental representations of what they're supposed to be. So essentially I walk over here, use the lever, it encapsulates the elemental, it's supposed to be, yeah, a force field, and then it starts powering the furnace. That's the idea anyway. So now that we've lit the first furnace, we have to arm the security traps. We arm the security traps because we're essentially just trying to get, this is like the sewer system, or like the thing that runs the entire sewer system. We're trying to get the troglodytes that are here out of the sewer system. So we have to come in and clear them all out because they gunked up the whole thing. Oh god. Oh wait, I have a fireball thing. Yeah, so I don't have to get hit by that. Music's really loud too. I don't even know what song this is. Ah, who's this? Oh, I'm out. By pulling that lever up there, it opens up the door to the shrine down here, which is like really important. So, you know, in case people need to heal, get their life back. It also has a chest. And I love me some chest. Let me tell you. Alright, cool. So we lit up the furnace, now we have to go to the security traps. The best way to tell is if it kind of looks like what it's supposed to be, then that's where you're supposed to go. So like this is the security center because it's like a sensor. So that's why I always think about it. No, don't do that. So I know there's first tower here, second tower here. It's going to be at the top of the first tower. So I'm going to go find my way to the first tower and climb up it. Yeah, man. You always got to do the pit. So these are the security traps. When I activate them, there's going to be traps going off constantly. They're going to continuously deal damage to every single person in the entire party. Bad thing, but it's got to happen. I believe this is bilge control. Reads to the bilge control room. Some kind of bilge pump, I guess. And now we have to go up there. I believe we have to go this way. Fucking Slimers and lava. Don't worry, we'll come get you later. The pit of 100 Hungry Man meals? Yo, I could totally go for a Hunger Man. I got off the food train, but now like my brain is just all on food right now. God damn it. I was distracted for such a short period of time from my food woes. I don't know where my dog is. I'm going to summon him to me. So, this is the security center. So, the security center is this big 3D room. And inside of this big 3D room, I have these puzzle wheels that you have to turn to the right symbol. Now, you can find the symbols all over the room. But the easier way to do it is you go to a corner, you Google the pit. Oh. You Google the pit DDO. I click on a link, and it's going to give me the symbols for the wheels. Cool. So this wheel's purple. Purple is the squiggly line thing. Alternatively, I could actually go around and find all the little symbols. There actually does tell you in the game, all these of course, it's not just trial and error, to know the answer to this puzzle. So as an example, if I'm just walking around and I go, hey look at the back of this, I know that the orange is H because it tells me here. Alternatively, because I just don't have the patience to do that, I'm not going to. Count the number of times on one hand that you've run the pit and you have fingers left over. I can't count the number of times I've run the pit because I run it every single life on every single character because it's one of the best quests in the game. Bar none. That's my response, yo. Pit's a cool quest. It's all about just going around killing monsters. Also, it's confusing and you have to get turned around a lot. Ah, god damn it. What is these, black puddings? Oh, stop splitting, god damn it. Okay, cool. Blue is the lightning bolt. As I said before I came in, because my character has no jump, because I'm a Warforged wearing heavy armor that has no strength, and I don't put any points into jump, the trick to avoiding being bad at the jumping segments is to go into House P beforehand and buy the jump buff from the guy. If you get 75 House P rep, which is like super easy to do because you just do Tangled Regorge and it gives you like 150. Green is N. If you do that, then you get a 30 plus 30 jump spell. Orange is H. I personally think worse than the pit is Blood Road because I never play Trapper Lives, but I always solo, so I always die to those sonic spikes at the beginning. Blood Road? Which is Keska Blood Road? Blood Road? I don't know what quest Blood Road is. Which one is Blood Road? I don't even know if there are spike and blood traps or spike traps. Oh wait, is that the one in the bazaar? Like what do you call it? Yeah, the bazaar. For the pirate quests? Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, actually I just realized I don't know the locations of any of the traps in that one, so. Ooh, I got buffed. That's good. We're gonna hit up the shrine so we can get you res dingle. Ooh, haste. I totally forgot to put on my armor haste. I like totally forget about that. I believe it's down? It's directly below us is the shrine. Oh, did any of us grab his stone? Yeah, okay, cool. Good. Anyway, you take a little bit of damage from the traps. I don't care about that. Come around the corner here, climb up this ladder, and now we're going to head towards the second furnace. So, second furnace, as I said, furnace is always at the bottom of the second cylinder, so that's how you know where to go. You can also check the map, cylinder 1 and cylinder 2 over here. So there's the up and down symbols, so you know the furnace is here. Furnace 1, furnace 2 is the next one. It goes kind of like clockwise on motion. Again, this is just the way I think about it. If everything I'm saying makes no sense, and you're like, it just sounds like I'm some kind of maniac rambling on about pointless, insane numbers or making patterns, that's probably true. So I can't argue with that. I have an odd way of thinking about some things sometimes. It was pretty much that was my method of study when I was in like school, is I would try to relate things to like really weird stuff. Ooh, is this gonna make a guy spawn? I think it does. Why is my dog not attacking? Dog attack. Oh, that's weird. If you want to get to us, when you leave the shrine, if you head to the left, it'll take you down to a little platform with a ladder. And then you take the ladder up, and you go in the first corridor. This song is really quiet. Oh god, I can't see. Fireballs. Hitting me in the face. Okay, cool. So you do your Super Mario jumping puzzle. What does this valve do? I think it turns off the acid trap. There we go. Cool. So now the elementals are stuck. We're good. But yeah, we can come get you. Just give me a sec. Okay, cool. So that's the second furnace. Now somewhere down here there's also like a wheel we have to turn. So I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's been done. We're about to find out. You have to turn all these wheels so you can fight the avatar of Jubilex. There it is. It's been turned. Cool. So that's 3. Cool. What's next? Reset the power breaker. So power, I don't know which one of these is actually the power breaker. So I know where it is. I just don't know which one it is supposed to be. So, oh, maybe it's this lightning. No, it's the lightning bolts here. It's because of power. It's electricity. Are you still at the shrine angle? I don't know where he is. Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah, you can just run up this way. Yeah. The traps do not do a lot of damage, so just follow me. So yeah, the last room, or this next room, the reset the power breakers, is actually a glitch, if you didn't know this. It makes the room super duper mega ultra easy. What you're supposed to do is like turn all these levers to like turn off the power breaker. And you can do that. Alternatively, you can use a glitch to use a lever through a wall and not have to deal with any of that crap. Oh geez. I want to be on this side. Yeah. Sorry, I was just getting my bearing. Rebuff myself quickly so I make sure I don't run out of buffs. Oh, I got disoriented. I tell myself it won't happen, but it happens every time. Alright, so yeah, so this part, there's all these lightning bolts, right? And they deal like a bunch of damage if you stand in front of them. So what you do instead is you jump over this crap. There's ochre jellies that are immune to lightning. You just jump over all of it, you get all the way to the end here, you stand on top, and then you keep shuffling around until eventually you can use the lever. Bam, just like so. And it turns off everything, and then you don't have to do anything. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to turn off every single lever here all the way around on all these columns to turn off to restart the power breakers. My method, you don't have to do that at all, which is like way easier. Huge Ochre Jelly. Also High Priestess, which is more important to kill. Wow. Oh, nice. Congrats, Formani. You're the second person to TR us today. I've heard Swashbuckler TR and TRing... Oh! Oh, I forgot about that one. Every time it gets me. Literally every time. I die to that trap every single time I do this quest. Fortunately, I know where the shrine is. Unfortunately, I can't make it. Cool. Oh, this would be a good time to heal myself. God damn it. That's... I'm gonna use the shrine. Every single time, dude. Try using a rapier at level 1, it was doing literally 1 damage? How do you do literally 1 damage? Swashbucklers are super OP. They should be doing like at least 2 damage. Oh my god. So that gets rid of all my jumping buffs. So now I'm going to have an extremely difficult time doing all the jumping. But that's fine. Don't worry, we'll get you. That's just annoying. But no, as far as I know, swashbucklers are like super duper. Oh my god, there's so many uses. I love how they split up, but also, man, there's so many uses. Maybe I don't love how they split up. Get them all! Get them all! Everyone whips out their muckbanes. But swashbucklers are super OP. I'm surprised you're only doing like 1 damage at level 1. I mean, I know if you're going for like a full charisma build, I guess, you wouldn't be doing as much damage. So I can understand that much, but... Alright, this one, there's oozes that constantly spawn, and there's also a shaman. Kill the shaman, and you have to solve tile puzzles. So, to solve the tile puzzles, you literally just have to solve tile puzzles. Which is like, just... It's like, why use... What's that website? The one where they like brain training games or something. You guys know what I'm talking about. This one has to go here, so this doesn't matter. This one has to go here. This one has to go here, because nothing else can go that way. So this one has to go this way. Luminosity or something? Why use luminosity when you can just do this instead? It's like, bam! Built-in brain training. So this one has to go this way, because it's the only one that reaches to it. This one can go like so. Oh, wait. No. This one has to go... This one has to go that way, this one has to go that way, this one has to go this way. There we go. And this one has to face this way, and this one has to face this way. So we funnel it through here. And... Wait, this one doesn't have to face this way. No, it does. This one does have to face this way. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can turn this. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. Sorry, I'm like staring at this puzzle, I'm like, huh? Something's happening. Okay, cool. Now we go to bilge control, which is almost directly below us. I'm trying to create a sort of hybrid swashbuckler. My first thought was trying to create a centered swashbuckler, but bards can't get monk levels. That was my first and final idea. So you're like, you know what? I don't want to just take a build off the forums. I want to make my own character, you know? And you come up with this really sick build. You're like, oh my god, you know, I could be a swashbuckler, but I use like unarmed, and it'd be super cool. And you get this, and your brain just starts spinning, and you come up with these super awesome ideas. And you're like, man, it's gonna be like one of the coolest characters ever. And then it's like, oh wait, it doesn't work because there's this core problem. Doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh yeah. I know that feeling, dude. I've had that feeling many, many times. When you see me do builds like this, what will always happen, and this is why I make test characters for all the builds that I do, I always make test characters, right? The reason is because, like, I usually play a character level 10 before I just start playing it, and the reason you have to play a character like level 10 is you just find those, like, very small things that's like, oh, this character won't work at all. I think the biggest thing that I realized, my Dwarf Constitution Warlock build, where you're a melee Warlock with using Constitution as your main stat, to deal all your damage. It was a really cool idea, a really good build, but then of course I realized, even though you're a dwarf, you can't use dwarven axes until you're level 12 as a warlock. Because you don't get martial weapon proficiency until you get the enhancement at level 12. And it's like, oh, this doesn't work at all. So, like I said, you might see me being like, oh my god, Strimtom, he's got these like crazy cool builds. Look, he's playing an Artificer, he's not using a crossbow. What? I never seen a guy use Artificer without using a crossbow. What's his build? What's he doing? Yes, my builds are cool, but sometimes they're not always effective. Sometimes it just doesn't work. You just learn that it doesn't work. I think. What did I do recently that like doesn't work at all? I tried a build that didn't work. What was it? Oh yeah, I remember. I know for the longest time I theory crafted about a crap load of Bladeforge builds. Of like, oh my god, Bladeforge, but like Bard, it would be so good. Until I realized that Bladeforge are lawful good, so you can't just be a Bladeforge Bard, no matter how much you want to. I was like, oh, Bladeforge Barbarian though, they could heal themselves, but you can't be a Bladeforge Barbarian, no matter how much you want to. Good times. And that's why you always got to make sure you're like paying attention and you're reading stuff. Okay, cool. So this should unlock Avatar of Jublex. There we go. Like I said, the character works, but the character works because it's like a combination of things. Alright. Oh, he's gonna do that. Help me out. Oh, I just barely made it. Damn, I wanted to go higher. Oh no, apprentice! That's one of the benefits of having a crossbow here. You can shoot the guys before they can actually get to you, or they can actually cast spells. Because I honestly think my character does more damage as melee than any crossbow user would be doing. Oh, cool! It shot me all the way to the top. Sick. Cool. That one shot me all the way to the top. Oh wait, I can't reach that. What? Where am I supposed to go? I don't jump high enough. I can't get onto that platform. How am I supposed to get onto that platform? Is that the platform? I think this is the platform. But I don't jump high enough. I don't care if these guys are shooting at me. I just don't think I can. Yeah, I don't jump high enough. Oh, I can grab on the edge. Okay, we're good. I can edge grab. We're good. We're good. Cool. Now we restart the intake system. So this is the last step. The absolute last step. Somebody lost? I don't know. Alright, we're leaving this room. We're done here. I'll just wait for everybody so we can stay together. Okay, good. Yeah. Alright, so now we have to restart the intake system. This is the absolute last step. We've done everything else. We've set up the pit, the sewer system. So we have to go to the final room. Now, of course, going to the final room means that there's going to be crazy, super mega, ultra powerful bosses there. Monsters, treasure, all that stuff. I mean, the idea was initially to restart it and also to get rid of the troglodyte infestation. We're going to do both at the same time, because the troglodyte leader happens to be in the intake room. Isn't that convenient? No, would they hide somewhere, like, less suspicious? Never. They're going to hide in the intake room. Although, admittedly, I don't entirely understand why we can't, like, crawl around and go through, like, the sewer system or whatever and find them. Like, the way that they get around and they can avoid all these, like, invisible doors and stuff, and they don't have to worry about knowing where to go, is because, you know, they can crawl through the tunnels, which is why they pop out of these tunnels all the time. I'm a robot. I don't mind getting, getting dirty. Did we lose somebody? Hold on, I'll come back and help you. I don't know where you are, though. Aranthia? Where is Aranthia? Aranthia? I don't want to, like, die to traps, but I'm just like... Oh. Well... Alright, well, apparently he fell down and he's in the lava. So we're gonna finish the quest. I can't help you. Fall in the lava once, we'll go down and we'll get you. We'll save you. Fall in the lava twice. You're in the lava. So what you do here is you walk over, and it causes a bunch of guys to spawn, so you just walk around. If you want to just stay down there, you can. Oh, crap. I was, like, talking and I wasn't looking at my health bar. Because I lost my shit buff, so I'm not quite as tanky as I used to be. And I'll make sure we res Ingle before we go back down. Spawning more guys. No, come back. I run so slow. Why do these troglodytes get to move so fast in the water? Ugh. Yeah. Rust monsters in the pipes? Yeah, exactly, that's why. Maybe. I don't know if there are any longer ladders. Rust monsters in the pipes. So we'll get you the shrine angle, and then you can come for the final chest. The only chest in here that really matters is the last one, because there's a chance of spawning one of the best weapons, the Mux Doom. Cool. Already looted everything. Let's get the hell out of here. Pick up my remnant. Also 38,000 XP. I mean, that's why I like running the pit, because I like getting 38,000 XP. Some people are like, well, I don't like running the pit. Yeah, 38,000 XP. That's my answer. Do I have Inglestone? Yeah, I have Inglestone. Now what I could do is I probably could take Curative Admixture, Cure Serious Wounds when I level up, so I can revive people. Cool. So now we want to go into the lava. Cool. No, the lava's... all the oozes are dead. He says Slimers. I say oozes. Go through here. We come into this last door, and there's the Avatar of Jubilex, which we then just go ahead and murder. Which is apparently immune to lightning. Which I did not know. Cool. And we get our final chest. The most important one. Mux Doom, Mux Doom, Mux Doom, Mux Doom, Mux Doom. No Mux Doom. No Mux Doom. Daunting Helm of something. Damn. No Doom today. What? My dog died. What the crap? This is why pets suck. What they need to do, this is something I honestly think needs to happen, is there needs to be like a change to the way the pets take damage. Like they should... Oh, Amor's gone. Okay, what's next? Let me find the quest. They need to change the way that pets take damage. It would be cool if pets took like half damage from like area of effect attacks and stuff like that, and didn't take damage from like background effects. Pirate. Oh yeah, so this is gonna be Black Lock, Blood Road. What's that? What's that? I can't remember any of the quest chains in this game. I can remember like I can't remember the name. The pirate one. Level 7 pirate chain. Starting with Black Lock. I don't remember what this is called. Well, everybody's gone. That's weird. So we're gonna do the Black Lock next. I don't mind these quests. These quests are pretty cool. The thing I don't like is that in this quest specifically, the Black Lock, it eats my computer. My graphics go to... Yeah, Sentinels of Stormreach. That's the one. Thank you. I can never... Oh, Hall of Heroes. That's not where I wanted to go. Yeah, Sentinels. I always think it's the attack on Stormreach chain, but it's not. It's not the attack on Stormreach. It's the Sentinels chain. So that's why I got you guys. Keep me on top of things. Because why would I want to have this information stored up here in my precious brain? So I appreciate it. Very much so. Oh, I always just do the Black Lock first, because it's just right. It's like in town. It's really easy to get to. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Vorpal's sword is... That's my main weapon. Garbage, garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. Garbage? Must vendor garbage. Oh, when I get to level 10 I can use that. Garbage. Garbage. Cool. Oh, don't worry. I know that. I know it only destroys your computer if you actually look at the boat, but I like looking at the water because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. You know? The problem is, my computer's alright. Like, it's decently good. My brother has just this monstrous computer. His computer, like, eats other computers to, like, stay, like, to power itself. He gets dropped to, like, 10 frames. Yeah, I can imagine. During the Black Lock, he gets dropped down to, like, 10 frames. I think it's hilarious, actually. Because there's just so many water effects. I don't know how to fix that, but I just think it's funny. Oh, what is this? Here in Brazil today is Carnival. Oh, Carnival? That's not the Super Bowl though. That was a D. This is not a free-to-play quest. I hope that Ingle is cool with a non-free-to-play quest. On the east side, near the... what is this? Near the dock. So we go inside. I do still have my cleric. Oh, I don't have my cleric anymore. It's gone. It's gone! I've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. That means the cleric is gone. That's sad. Poor cleric. I think I could solo this one, in the sense that, like, I'm pretty sure I can, but just in case, you know. Oh, God. I had the wrong weapon in hand. I didn't have my sword. The most important thing with this one is always kill the casters first. Like with anything, if you leave the casters up, you leave the mages, they will mess you up. Combo. No, no double attack. Which also reminds me, I keep forgetting to cast my my armor spell. I think it's just because it's not quite the same as haste. The armor of speed doesn't actually make you run fast. I don't think. Yeah, it just causes you to attack faster, so I don't really notice. Whereas haste actually makes you run faster. So when you lose your haste, you're like, oh, I got to haste again. Owl's Wisdom is slotted because I don't have a Wisdom item, so I figured if I have Owl's Wisdom slotted, then I can cast Owl's Wisdom and increases my will save by 2. So I go to an 11. Yeah, this one's not a free-to-play quest, unfortunately. So that's why I have Owl's Wisdom slotted. Like I said, I'm very focused on keeping up my defenses, so I don't know. I just like it. Plus, gotta be wise, right? Fucking Gandalf was wise, so I want to be like Gandalf. Clearly, that's like my goal. Gotta have Owl's Wisdom. Gotta have a high wisdom. But seriously, it's just because I wanted the 2 will save. I guess it also gives me 2 points a spot. I do like how fast I attack, though. I can't wait till I can attack even faster than this when I hit epic levels. I'm actually curious as to how fast this character will attack with the one-handed weapon. I feel like in Divine Crusader, this character is going to do a beastly amount of damage, single target. I'm going to dismiss my pet and rebuild him. And hopefully he'll, like, unbug out. Hey. Look at that attack speed. I'm not sure if this character would be better in Divine Crusader or Legendary Dreadnought. I want to say Divine Crusader, just because I get so much spell power. So Consecrate's better. But Legendary Dreadnought's like really, really, really good, and it would give me a ton of melee power. So I'm just thinking Legendary Dreadnought would be better. But Divine Crusader doesn't actually make it easier for me to do most things. Although it would give me good damage on my weapon as well, so I wouldn't have to care about that. It's hard. It's hard to say, man. Did I pick up the key? Did I pick up the key? Nope. Goddamn. It's like, I'm walking away, and I know myself. I didn't pick up that key, I just walked away. I was like, oh yeah, I went in the room, I killed the Necromancer or whatever. Cool. Also, I have an idea for a build that I want to do at some point. It's a hybrid monk pale master. I think it's bad, but it could work. The idea is because oh, there's traps here. I know this. I don't know where it starts though. Okay. Okay, cool. The box is somewhere here, I know that. The idea behind the Pale Master Monk, Pale Master Monk build, is you basically just play as a Pale Master. You get Lich form, and then you have 2 levels of Monk, and then you use your 2 levels of Monk. So you take like a level of Monk early, and then you use your levels of Monk to give you all this extra damage later, because you get this really fast attack speed with 2 weapons, and you're essentially just go 2-weapon fighting and punch people, but you do all this negative energy damage on every hit. Probably bad, but you don't know. That's another thing. If you have a build idea and you're not sure about it, I highly recommend you just make the character and then play it for 80 hours. Because this is a true fact. You can't really know how bad something is until you've spent like 80 hours on it. That's generally the way I tend to think. You know, if I'm playing a character and 80 hours later I'm still not having fun, then maybe it's bad. But yeah, exactly. You can heal yourself with auras. Now the big thing is if you take if you do that with the monk build, it's an idea, and I like the idea. The problem is, if you're only taking 2 levels of monk, it doesn't give you access to like the whole monk trees. So lich form, because to lich form you'd have to have 18 levels of wizard. Oh yeah, because if you don't have to do traps, you should always take monk over rogue because it gives you better saves and evasion. Like rogue also gives you evasion, but the monk would just give you better saves. Like if I never did any traps on like, or if I never needed to do traps on a wizard, like I was always playing with somebody who was a trapper, I would absolutely take monk over rogue. Like, no question about it. There's nothing that rogue would give you that would be better than anything monk could give you if you're playing a spellcaster. Like with just 2 levels. Because the rogue trees don't really do anything for spellcasters, and the monk trees don't really do anything for spellcasters either, but the extra saves and the better hit die, so you get 4 more life. I mean, I know. Oh, the frame drop! Oh, yeah. This is not lag, by the way, this is just the frame drop. Oh, there we go. How's my dog dead already? Why do I even have this thing? Later, Ingle. Oh my god, the frame drop. I'm sorry if you think your like monitor is broken, you're like, why is nothing moving on the screen? It's not you. But dude, the ship is so pretty. Cool, I'm just gonna dismiss my dog because it's very not helpful. It's long? Is Tempest Spine long? Tempest Spine is maybe like 20 minutes. Like I said, it's one of these things where, like, because the sword actually has like the glancing blow, so I can hit targets beside as well. It's kind of convenient. Makes it a bit easier than the. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be using Hand of the Tombs, where I get disrupting weapons. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get disrupted, bitch. Totally forgot that I get disrupting weapons. These guys are all undead. Bam! Cook them on down. Yeah. Roasted flesh. That's what I'm talking about. What does the tier 3 fireball look like? Oh, it just looks bigger, I guess. Alright. Time to look at the boat. Yeah. Look at this boat. Hold on, what's my frame rate right now? Oh, I got 9. I got 9 frames. I'm gonna see how low I can get my frame rate. Give me a sec. Oh yeah. Oh, 9 frames a second? Can I get it lower? Oh. So I'm explaining this guy the concept of reincarnation, because he's like a new player and he doesn't entirely understand the concept. So I like helping out new players to understand things in the game. And basically the concept of experience banking. Because experience banking is something that everybody does, and it's really important. Especially if you want to start doing your TR train, you have to experience bank. Okay, you don't have to experience bank. You can buy experience potions. That's also an option. I don't buy experience potions. I mean, it's not that there's anything wrong with buying experience potions. It's obviously if you're spending the money to buy the potions, you're supporting Turbine, an awesome game company who makes awesome, cool games. Alright. So, yeah. Zombies? Something's missing. Something's missing. I'm screwing something up. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Oh, can you? That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could get XP pots when doing Caneth challenges. True story. I haven't done the Caneth challenges. I've never done them. I would love to learn, but I've just never done them, and I'm intimidated because they're like challenges. Yeah, there might be a lot to do in that quest, but it's honestly one of my favorite quests. Oh, there is a big difference between experience and guild renown. So, oh, double caster. Oh, jeez. Double champion spellcasters. That's a bunch of crap. Give me that chest. Yeah. Yeah, I've never done the challenges. They seem really intimidating. I've heard a lot of people say they're a lot of fun, but I'm always worried, like, you know, I'll join a challenge group and then I like screw it up and we don't get like the 5 stars or something. So I just avoid challenge groups. It makes them add 3 hours if you already have. Oh, that's interesting. Now, I'm obviously not going to be using an exploit to extend the amount of time that I can use something like that, because that just seems like a bad idea for me to do, especially on a turbine stream like this. I don't recommend exploiting. I'm just typing in this guy. I have a question for you guys. Yeah, this is Hand of the Tombs. So, I like it just because the fireball is pretty cool, and the disrupting weapon's pretty cool. I have a question for you guys. I'm talking to this free-to-play player, and, oh, Strinati's hand cannon is the highest damage. I don't think you can get higher damage than Strinati's hand cannon until level 15. Or sorry, until level 13. If you have the hand can either the Armor of the Archons, or if you have, what's that one? Arm of the Archons, or any of the ones from Giant Hold Tour. Those ones are better than the Strinati's hand cannon, but because Strinati's hand cannon does both fire and bludgeoning damage, it essentially does double the damage of the Hand of the Tombs. Oh, my frame rate! I just want to know if this guy can hear me, so I can like say this instead of having to type stuff. Doing quests. Scribe for the lake. Oh god. Oh, I'm feared. What? Oh, that's interesting. I was using my rune arm while I'm feared. I did not know I could do that. I'm just typing that this free-to-play player. Yeah. There we go. Hey, look, it's a dude I'm gonna murder. Oh, this is a spellcaster here. I want to get the spellcaster because he's a little bit more. He's squishier. Darren Ketterick. I've basically explained this free-to-play player. It's the method that I use to play the game. I subscribe to this game because I just like getting points. I just subscribe to the game because I like getting points every month. I like being able to open stuff on Elite when I play First Life characters. And I like the extra movement speed. It's just cool. I don't know. I like to give Turbine money. That's also another thing. I don't buy stuff out of the store. Like, I don't buy points. I just subscribe to the game. Because I like earning points. But yeah. I was just kind of explaining to the guy that a method that a lot of people use, if you don't play the game that often, or not if you don't play the game, but if you're like a free-to-play player, and you've been like pure free-to-play, that kind of thing, here's my recommendation for this game. Go on the thing, the Turbine store, or to your local shop. I don't think they actually have cards anywhere, but go on the Turbine store, and while you're there, what you want to do, yeah, level 7 release Black Lock. The next one is the Bargain of Blood. So you go on the shop, and you buy yourself 6 months of subscription. Now you might be thinking like, wow, 6 months of subscription? It's a lot of money. It's not really. 6 months for us, or a 6 month subscription is like $60 or something, or like $70. I don't know. I think it's like $60. I could be wrong. But anyway, like $70. Imagine it's $70, okay? Imagine buying a full subscription for 6 months is like $70. So you get to be subscribed to the game for half a year for $70. So what this means is that you get pretty much all the content in the game. There's a couple of pieces you don't get, obviously, but you get pretty much all the content. So what you do is during that 6 months, you just play the game. So you play the game, you level up your character, you get to max level, you're having fun, and then you decide to reincarnate. So you reincarnate back to level 1, you play your character, you have some fun, and then you're like, I'm going to reincarnate again. So in that 6 month time, imagine you do like 6 lives. Okay? Just imagine. Imagine for a moment, you do 6 lives. That would be 1 per month. That's optimistic. That's pretty much the speed that I go at. I don't imagine everyone would go at the speed that I do, but I usually do about one life per month. There are people that also go a lot faster because they buy potions and stuff, XP potions, what have you. Anyway. So during the 6 month period, you earn Turbine points. For the 6 months, you get 500 per month, so that's a total of 3,000 Turbine points. And then, from just playing the game and getting the favor, you unlock a whole crap load of points. I usually end at about 3,000 favor by the time I'm ready to TR. That's not even trying to do extra quests. That's literally just leveling through the game, because I can do all the quests, and I like doing all the quests. I don't really like repeating that much, so I'm usually at like 3,000 favor. So with 3,000 favor, what is it? It's 25 points for every 100. So every 400 points of favor is an extra 100 points. So I think you earn like 600 per life. So if you subscribe for like 6 months, and you do 6 lives, that's 1,100 per month. So after 6 months, you're looking at about 6,600 points. That's not including your first time bonuses, and it's not including if you decide to make a character on each server and do that instead, and get all the bonuses from doing that. But essentially, 6,600 points, that's a lot of points, and you can use those points to buy all sorts of shit. So you can pretty much buy all the quest packs you don't have. Additionally, if you wait till when they go on sale, you can get the expansion packs for pretty cheap as well. For example, the ones that I give away, I wasn't given by Turbine. I bought the expansion packs that I gave away, but I bought them when they were on sale. So I spent like $40, and I bought like 6 Menace and Underdark expansion packs and 6 starter packs. So that way I could then just give them away. Did I sell my crossbow? I sold my crossbow. I do that way too often because I forget that I like need it. Well, god damn it. I have a longbow now. It's like the same thing. Essentially, yeah, you go ahead and you get like all your favor. But as I said, the big thing about that is you're like 6,600. You buy the expansion packs when they're on sale. So for like 20 bucks when they are on that big 85% off sale. I don't know if they're going to be having more, but if they do, what? Give me my rune arm back. If they do go on sale again, what you end up getting is what is it, like 6,000, or sorry, like 3,000 turbine points as well, and you get all the Shadowfell quests. You get the Druid class, you don't have to buy that. Essentially, if you play for like 6 months, oh my god, yeah, lock the gate. Play for like 6 months, so it costs like 60 bucks, and then maybe you spend like 80 bucks on the expansions. You're looking at spending, you know, a total of, or sorry, like $20 on expansions. You're looking at like $80 plus taxes, or like $90, maybe even at most 100. And then you have pretty much all the content in the entire game unlocked. Now, of course, this obviously doesn't include cosmetics and things that you wouldn't have, because if you're like, man, I want to buy cosmetic armors and stuff. If you want to get them for free, you either have to play a lot, like I do, so which is why I have a bunch of cosmetics that I got for free. Oh my god, come on! Oh my god, I can't make this jump. Oh, I can't make this jump because I jump so low. Oh god. And then that way, you know, you can pretty much just play the game and do all the quests. I know that there are a lot of people that like are very, oh my god, I'm hamstringed too? I don't think archers should be able to use hamstring. Honestly, I don't think they should, because I don't know how you hamstring somebody with an arrow. I mean, I understand the concept of how you would do that, it's just annoying, because it's a melee attack for, like, regular characters. No, I can't make the jump, because my jump is like -1. Essentially, if you've ever done this quest before, if you can actually make this very, very, very small jump here, because you're not like me, maybe I can do it if I turn off my rune arm. Come on. I believe! No. My jump's not high enough. Do I have a potion? I have a greater heroism scroll that I will screw up. Oh wait, do I have a potion? Long-lasting potion of supreme ability. I don't really want to use that right now. Oh, I didn't even press the spacebar key. Can't even climb. That's annoying. I don't want to have to fight all this stuff. Okay, fine, whatever. Oh my god, I can't even climb up this one either. I'm just not used to playing characters that like can't jump in any capacity. Anyway, by running around, it's going to cause a shitload of stuff to spawn that I don't want to fight. If you don't actually run around, you don't spawn any of these monsters. So you can just get through this quest really fast. So because I don't have jump, this quest is going to be much longer than I thought it would be, or than I want it to be, but But anyway, yeah, so for an investment of like $100 over a 6-month time period, you get all the content in the game, which is... Do I not have a sword in my hand? It's a good game. Run away. It's not like too huge of an investment. And as I can obviously attest, because I'm super biased, this is like one of my favorite games. So I don't mind spending $100 to get all the content in the game. Oh god, that guy's 1,000 health. I'm ignoring that. I'm just straight ignoring that. Come back here, spellcaster. Goodbye. Cool. Can I lock this gate? Oh, there's a dude here. Can I lock this gate? What? No. I don't even know who's shooting me. No, I can't lock the gate. Damn it. I'm gonna heal myself real quick here. Shrine. But yeah, as I said, I'm super biased because, you know, I like just playing the game. That's pretty much all I do with my spare time is play this game. I do have other games that I like to play, but this one just, you know, over the past like 6 months, been playing for a long time, but I can't put it down. It's a good game. It's definitely an old game. You know, it's definitely got that some of that old game, but I find it's got like that kind of, it's got a charm to it. It's got a, and it's also not like the graphics are bad. It just has a different graphic style. It's not quite like as realistic, obviously, as some other games out there, like your Lord of the Rings Online. It's not quite as beautifully drawn like your Final Fantasy XIV. It's not quite as Nintendo 64 like your World of Warcraft, but you know, it has its own level of charm. Plus, a lot of the newer spell effects are very, very cool. The top level quests. So talking about like your level 30, your level 9 spells, a lot of the epic spells, and epic abilities, they all have very cool spell effects. I actually really like Exalted Angel just because I think it's really cool to be able to get those like angel wings and turn into an angel. I think that's super cool. It's one of the reasons why I also really like playing Favorite Soul, is because you get the leap of faith and you can get to dash around. Like your Mega Man. Unfortunately, I don't get leap of faith on this character. And I'll never get leap of faith, so I won't be able to do like some kind of dash. Although I could get the Caneth boots of propulsion. It's an idea. And final room. You should do the Caneth challenges sometime. They're not too terrible to learn, and you can get 4 to 6 stars in most of them solo for good XP and XP gear pots. Maybe I will. Maybe I will do some Caneth challenges at some point. I think that would be an interesting way to do it. Actually, I might just do it during the Strimstream at some point, because I don't know how to do it, but it would be helpful if I had a entire viewer base to be like, no, you're going the wrong way. No, don't do this. No, stop doing that. And just people like literally backseat drive my character for me. That'd be pretty cool. So it'd be like a team effort almost. Because you'd have me, who doesn't know what's going on in any capacity, being like, let's play the game, guys. Stop jumping backwards. My god. Yeah. I think I'm gonna die to this trap here. Oh, I don't search a trap. Yay! I'm surprised nobody's joining me right now. Must be the time of day. It is Sunday, so I kind of understand. Sigil of the Goat. It's actually interesting. If you're wondering what rune armor I'm using, I'm actually using the Chimera's Breath from this quest line. The problem is, Chimera's Breath can't be upgraded like the other ones. Like, it can be because it's craftable. But it's not quite upgradable like the other items are in the chain, where they have that special unraveling enchantments thing. Dude, I know it's Super Bowl day, but I'm telling you, you know what's better than the Super Bowl? This Strimstream. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you could go watch the Super Bowl, you could go spend 6 to 8 hours watching about 35 minutes of football. I'm not going to do that. Although, you know what I could do? I could actually probably get the Super Bowl on my second monitor and watch the Super Bowl while I play the video game. So that I don't have to miss out on the Super Bowl. You have to because you're watching me for some silly, silly reason. But I don't have to. Although I definitely tell you, trying to compete with the Super Bowl, it's hard for viewership, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are times, like, I'll have to look into that. Ooh. Hey, I got somebody who wants to play. Welcome, welcome. Just finished Bargain of Blood and heading to storm the beaches. Here, that's a hoot. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely do with like a co-host if there were other people that stream on this DDO stream service and they were like, hey, you want to do like a duo stream? I'd be super down with that. I'd love to do that. I think that'd be super cool. But I need to. Oh, hello. Yeah, Vorpal. Yeah, I'm totally down with like a cooperative stream. The thing is, it's only because I stream on Mondays at a very specific time. You know. So I'm not sure who would be around to do it, but I could bring that up. I think that would be very cool to do like a collaborative like multi-person stream. I know that there are some people on this stream that do group streams. I wouldn't do every time, obviously. I like being the one-man army. No, come back, Archer. I need to shoot you with my sword and my gun. That's the other thing I need to get for this character. If I could, I want to get me some gun swords. That'd be pretty cool. Give me a gun sword. That's something that they need to work on. If I need the Turbine developers to work on is gun swords. That'd be pretty cool. Out of ammo. Oh no! I don't have any arrows? They broke all my arrows? I don't know how to get in then. That's one of these barrels has like arrows in it or something. Okay, I don't know what to do. I think I'm stuck. I don't think I can do this anymore. I can't get in because I don't have arrows to break that. I think I have to restart. Uh-oh. No! What happened? I was going so well. Is there a chest up here that I can get arrows from? There's a potion of eagle splendor. That's not arrows. Oh, there's a bow. Oh, arrows. Yep, arrows. Good. That's good. That's what I needed. Okay, cool. So now I can shoot this thing in the background. I can shoot this thing in the background. There we go. There's a back way? What? What just happened? Oh, I went inside. I did not intend to do that. Oh my god. I don't even know how that happened. Oh, hobgoblins. There's a back way inside here? I don't know this quest very well. I kind of just know it the only way I've ever done it, and that's this way. Where you come on from the boat, and then you come up here. I have a bad habit of selling items that I need, because I'm not very like sentimental about items, so I'll be like, oh, I don't need this item right now, and I'll just sell it. I accidentally sell stuff all the time. I don't generally sell named items, but if they're not named items, I have a very bad habit of just toss them out of the game like they're nothing. Alright. Oh man. Yeah, this like the character's really cool. I just like being melee. After too many lives when you're ranged, you just really want to do melee. There's two other ways. Holy crap. What's the other way? Because all the sides, there's no way to get up. So, unless there's a way from the water to get up, but I don't think there's a way to get up from the water. I'm pretty sure the boat's like the only way. I know sometimes he can like teleport you into the air, like the guy, the wizard. That's why I always choose him, so you can land on like the top of the mountain sometimes. I didn't know there was even more ways. Oh, you can go underwater? Oh, okay, cool. You can sneak in. I didn't know that. That sounds like pretty cool. Sneaking underwater to like get inside, something like that. Man, I really want improved critical slashing at this point. I'd make a comment about how like, oh, I can't specialize in bludgeoning weapons, so it makes me weaker against undead, except I get the Hand of the Tombs, which is hilarious against undead. Because it gives me a disrupting weapon. So it makes all my weapons disruptors. I guess I'll take that instead of just being able to specialize in bludgeoning weapons for killing undead. I'll take every single weapon I use being a disruptor. I think the customization with the rune arms is like really cool. The fact that there's just so many, and they also like there's ones that range from being like just standalone good items, like just like good guns to equip on your arm, to oh Jared, oh poor Jared. What happened, man? Vorpal, Vorpal. Yeah. You gotta roll that 20. You roll that 20 and you Vorpal them. This is why holding onto a Vorpal weapon is just cool. Because every once in a while, you just get that sick Vorpal, and the monster just turns to dust in front of you. Okay, get rid of the spellcaster first. Then get rid of the skulker. West side, go to a hidden entrance of the water. Right side is a path up the mountain where you fight tons of wild men. Then drop down on top of the fortress. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, like through the forest? Oh, okay, cool. I might claim to know every single quest in the game, but I don't know everything about all of them. Oh yeah, I have a couple level 1 items that have Vorpal on them, just so that, you know, every once in a while if you're rerolling a character, like when I'm going to be rerolling my, not rerolling, my, oh, damn, Captain's Cap shit. Capshed? Cap shit? That's what I just said Captain Cap shit. But yeah, low-level Vorpal items are just great, man. They're just hilarious fun. It's like, wow, how much health does this Sahagin have? Well, he doesn't anymore. This human has 300 health. Well, he doesn't anymore. So I can scale this damage with improved critical slashing, which is important. I get a ton of base damage from just the Artificer tree. Being able to add like +5 to hit damage is really cool. Getting hit real fast is really cool. I'm not sure how I'm going to scale it though, like in epic levels or like later game. I don't know. Being able to ignore damage reduction is also very cool. I have the Templar's Retribution. I have another character which I'm going to try to farm out, so I can get to level 20 Templar's Retribution. It's the Bastard Sword. I believe that's the one. Sorry about Papagio do TR stuff. Oh, no, that's fine. That's all good, dude. Because you streamed, what, earlier today, right? I don't actually know the Sunday schedule, because I'm usually working on Sunday. It's just an uncanny day where I'm not working, which is great. I love not working on Sunday. Hey, the quest is done. That's what I'm talking about. Teamwork. I can recall now. I don't know how the quest got finished, but yeah, don't worry about it, man. As I said, I don't know the schedule. Where is it? But yeah, I don't really know the schedule, but Shoemaker was like, hey, can somebody fill in for me from 3 to 6? And I was like, well, I don't work today. I can sit at my computer and play video games from 3 to 6. Shield bashing. Ooh. Useless items. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So I've done all the other ones, so I'm going to be heading to the tower when the tide turns. If you're interested in sticking around. The tide turns. The pirates had assaulted the Deneith house in a bunch of different places in a lot of different ways. But that's all coming to an end as the tide turns. Join Strimtom as he climbs the Deneith tower in an attempt to dislodge the pirates from the tower.
As you enter, you are surprised to hear the clamor of battle and the cries of the wind. The tower is being attacked.
No, thank you. Thank you. That's a good song. Oh, I shouldn't be changing my song. I shouldn't like open the door and then like change the song. It's a bad idea. As I said, no problem, Yervin. Damn it, I'm alone again. I'm alone. Nobody wants to come play with me. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Everyone's busy watching the Super Bowl. I'm actually Armor of Speed. Gonna get the Armor of God. Makes me think of Jackie Chan. Good movie. If you haven't seen Armor of God, good movie. Operation Condor, alright movie. Well, Armor of God, Operation Condor. But then the other one's Operation Condor, Armor of God. I think the only item from this stream I've ever upgraded to Epic is the Bastard Sword. Yeah, it's alright. The problem with the Bastard Sword is I don't take Dragon Marks generally. And like, I'm definitely not taking the Dragon Mark of the Sentinel. That's a terribly stupid idea. But the Dragon Mark of the Sentinel is like the item, or is like benefit boosts up the item. And I'm not taking the Dragon Mark of the Sentinel for any reason whatsoever, so... Yeah. So that just seems like a bad idea. For me. What does it do, though? Let me check this. DDO Sentinel Chain. Damn. I love the DDO wiki. I'm so glad there's people that are very dedicated that, like, update it all the time. Let's see. Chipped Bastard Sword. +1 with Shocking Touch. What a terrible item. But you can get it to Chimera's Fang, which turns into Epic Chimera's Fang, which is Silver, Keen, Shocking Burst, Destruction, Shatter. Ooh, Vorpal. Vorpal. It's a 5% chance to one-shot people. I feel like it doesn't happen often enough, though. Shocking Burst, Destruction, Shatter 10, so if you happen to sunder people all of the time, that's pretty good. Disintegration, wow, that's actually really good. Holy cow, I didn't realize that was so good. I've actually never epic crafted an item, because I've just never collected all the pieces. It's like Exodia. Sure, I think you can win the game if you collect all the pieces of Exodia, but it just never happens. I don't ever get the shards that I want. Although I will be spamming Spinner of Shadows in an attempt to get the shards for this character. So don't worry, my lovelies. I will be getting the right weapon for this character. I'll be using the Epic Templar's Retribution, probably, until level... I didn't pull the lever, I just talked to the guy. Epic Templar's Retribution until probably like level 23, when I can pick up a Thunderforged Bastard Sword. Thunderforged being really, really, really good. Oh, my armor speed is gone. God damn it. Alright. Rats. So this is one of those quests. We're trying to sneak in the tower. Okay, think about this. Basically, Strimtom was just going to House Deneith to sell some shit and maybe talk to the House D rep guys. But then one day, the pirates attacked. They attacked the shore and the Black Lock, and they also had like a bazaar or something where they were doing black market deals. And then Strimtom finds himself in a tower filled with pirates. Join as Strimtom, played by Bruce Willis, assaults the tower to take out the terrorists. That's right, you're actually watching Die Hard DDO. Level 0 TF is minimum level 22? Oh, Thunderforged. Yeah. But the thing is, level 0 Thunderforged sucks compared to, like, most other items. But level 23, the Tier 1 Thunderforged, is freaking awesome, because Tier 1 Thunderforged gives you an actual boost in, like, damage and the extra dragon damage and stuff. The reason I say that, basically, if I was in Divine Crusader, I would use, if I was in, Divine Crusader, I would use the regular Thunderforged, but if I'm not, I want to have the alignment-based damage for all the demons that you fight all the time in, the rest of the game. Man, this music is so quiet. Yeah, take that, rats. Oh, rats. I just like Templar's Retribution. I gotta stop opening doors and then typing stuff in my other monitor. It's like a really bad habit. Sure it's 24? I think it's 23. I think it's 23. Bear in mind, I could be very, 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 very wrong. Because I think it's something. I don't actually know. Oh, die, bastards. I'm sad that no one's joined me on this quest. The quest to kill all the monsters. Cool. See, the thing is, this is the weapon that I'm going to be using when I hit 20 for a little while, because I like this weapon a lot. What is it? It's 2d10s, which is great. It's Holy Burst, It's Godly Wrath, so it applies like a dot sometimes. It's Good Blast, so it does extra damage when I crit. And it has Brilliance, so it deals extra damage and it damage when I crit. Plus, it's Cold Iron and good. Yeah, Pinion's good. Okay, I don't know where the trap boxes are. Oh, there it is, on the other side of this trap. Aha! Armor God! There we go, armor speed. Pinion's really good. I like Pinion. Of course, Pinion has nothing on the silver longbow. I mean, if you watch my stream ever, if you've seen this stream ever, you know, like, how much I love the silver longbow. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, there's one here. Oh, no. I didn't realize that this was here. Oh, it's on the other side of the trap? Oh, my God. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. For 3. Yeah. What? I think this guy back here wants to fight. You want to fight? Huh? Let's fight! Let's fight, bastard! Yeah. 478 damage, that's what I'm talking about. Give me that Colors of the Queen action. I might just use this character to do a bunch of epic lives, because this character seems like it'll be really strong in epic levels because it's melee. And it has a bursty weapon, a bursty elemental weapon that has no resource cost, which makes it like decently good. And I feel like it would be really good in Legendary Dreadnought with the haste boosts that I can get. Unfortunately, still don't get Cleave, so I wouldn't have the tactical Cleave, so I wouldn't be able to get the knockdown. Although I'll have to work on getting Cleave. I'm not sure how I want to do that. The ideal for this character would be to take 2 levels of Fighter to get Power Attack and Cleave. That would make this character a lot stronger, but I'm not sure if I want to deviate from going pure 20 Artificer. Like, I really don't want to deviate from pure 20 Artificer, but it's impossible for me to forget about the fact that it would be way better with just 2 levels of Fighter. Bear in mind that 2 levels of Fighter that I would be taking, I'd be taking at the end of my character's life, not the beginning, but... Because with just the 2 levels of Fighter, it also gives me access to, like the Kensei tree, so I get some strong damage enhancements from my exotic weapon. Even more pluses to hit and damage, which is not bad. It's just really hard. Ugh. Although I may, because I get a lot of bonus feats, I may actually have the ability to take everything I want, but we'll see. Okay, I know there's a trap here. But where? Okay, there's none here. Ah, here we go. Disable. Goodbye. Armor speed, haste boost. Hey look, there's a guy. He has slashing resistance. Because he's a bastard. Oh my god. He also has a really powerful... Oh god, he healed himself for like his entire life bar. He's healing like 3 times in a row. Oh no. Holy crap. I was so worried. If I got hit by one of that guy's meteor swarms, I'd be dead. Normally I do only stream here on Mondays. However, due to a complicated series of events, I'm actually getting to stream here today because Shoemaker is not available. Normally he streams from 3 to 6 on Sundays, but because of his absence, I volunteered to step in and take his spot for the day. So that way there wouldn't be like just a gap here, you know? Because why would you want to watch the Super Bowl when you could watch me hold down my right click and hit monsters? Right? Like, obviously you'd rather just sit here and watch me hold down right click and hit monsters really fast with my sword. That swings really, really fast. If you're not sure entirely how fast my sword swings, it swings pretty fast. Look at this. Plus I also have like a gun arm that shoots out stuff. I wish I could move this like charging mechanic over or like away from the top of my head so I could look at other stuff while I'm playing. Because it kind of gets in the way of like the health bars. But, That'd be a cool option. I don't think I need to move that UI effect though. I think it is fine where it is, but it'd be cool if I could move it. Get down, bitch. Oh my god, this guy has so much health. I still can't see Drow yet. I don't know how many Drow I have to murder before I can see the health bar. I can see the health bar of almost every single monster in the game, though. I know. But yeah, only gonna be streaming until 6 o'clock today. Probably still gonna be playing the game forever, but... Yeah, you hold down right-click. Dude, how do you attack? Do you not right-click? Look. Right-click. 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 Left-click doesn't do anything. It's right-click, and I can hold it down. You gotta hold down your right-click. Like, I don't... You know? Just, that's what you do. I mean, you can call me a savage for using the right-click. You see, back in 2006... No, back in 2005, this game was in beta. In fact, was it... I think it might have been... I don't remember when I got the key. I believe it was 2005. Like early 2005. This game, which was in beta at the time... Hold on. This game, which was in beta at the time, had a control scheme which had right-click. If you go to Options, and you go to Key Mapping, all the way here, you have Default, FPS, and Classic. Classic is the way it was when the game came out. I use Classic. Okay? It's a callback to the good old days, you know? Before all this TRing. When the game was actually hard. Okay? You whippersnappers don't remember. You don't even know. You're like, oh my god, I got my Warlock and I gotta get my 100 TRs and blah blah blah. No. Back in the good old days, the game just kicked your ass right from the start. Okay? One of my favorite moments in this game, well, one, was going into the market tent and running around and trying to find the armor vendor, and then realizing I didn't have enough gold, not platinums, but gold, to be able to buy the armor that I wanted, because I was playing a fighter at the time. And because I couldn't afford the armor, the Masterwork half-plate, I grinded out some normal quests because Elite was too hard. So I grinded out a bunch of normal quests, and then I finally got enough gold, I saved up my 1500, and I bought some Masterwork full plate to wear at level 5, because I had not found anything better than Masterwork full plate. That was the best armor you could get. Well, I could get, because almost no magical items dropped. I also remember the first time I ever saw somebody walking around town, they had the Sickle of Sifros from the Cult of the Six Chain. Now, it's not an amazing weapon, but the Sickle of Sifros is a frost weapon. And back then, frost weapons? Those were unlikely. Didn't have a lot of frost weapons in the game back then. So that was one of the coolest things ever. I didn't even know you could have elemental enchanted weapons. That was super cool. And you're right, everything was better back in vanilla, by the way. Everything is always better back in the vanilla. What happens is that the game developers don't know what they're doing, and then they like update the game. And then it's something about reaching a broader market and making a better game. I put these in air quotes because clearly you think, oh, well, yeah, they made these changes and then their subscriber numbers went up. Sure. And then they made more money. Sure. You could also make the argument that just because they're making more money, they might have a better game, or they might be more successful. I understand these concepts, you know? But I'm just saying, for an old person like me, the game was better back in the day, and it's only gone downhill. I mean, it's also gone way, way uphill. But yeah, you can't get that feeling back, you know? I mean, you can if you play like a permadeath with people. Permadeath first lives would be fun. But yeah, that's hard to recreate because you'd actually have to keep track of it yourself. About the dinosaurs, well, back in my day, you know, we didn't have teleporters to get in between the houses. We had to use the W key. Although I do remember before, like, all the impulse hand wraps. For all the airship stuff, you know, you didn't have all the extra airship buffs. Oh, God. I am an old man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, God. Oh, you're playing on EU servers? Oh, God. Why are you doing that? Are you moving? Are you going to be moving to Englando? Because that'd be crazy if you move to Englando. Delira. The missing party. Starting over from nothing. Jeez. You can't like transfer any of that stuff? Well, that's crazy. Yo, after this stream, we should like talk or something. I don't think you need to discuss your school situation in chat unless you want to. I don't care. You can brag. You can be like, guys, I'm gonna be moving to England. Guys, support me. You know, I'm in Canada. I'm pretty happy where I am. So you can't transfer anything? Wow. I mean, that makes sense. You wouldn't be able to just transfer it all across the border, but it kind of sucks at the same time. It's like, yes, it makes sense. Yes, it sucks. Do I have a good weapon? No. I don't have a good weapon. So the next quest I'm about to do requires good weaponry. Not like good as in like actually powerful. I do have actually powerful weapons, but it requires good weaponry to be able to beat the damage reduction of the monsters I'm about to fight. Problem is I don't have any good weaponry. Instead, we're going to equip an arm cannon that allows me to shoot an infinite number of fireballs as a substitute. Is it a good substitute? Definitely yes. Definitely it's a good substitute. If it's like, oh man, I don't have a weapon that beats their damage reduction, I guess I'll just shoot infinitely spawning fireballs forever out of my arm cannon. So that'd be pretty good. But that's one of the things I love about this. Like, oh, I'm an artificer. I'm going to shoot fireball out of my arm cannon. Now I'm going to shoot a lightning bolt. And now I'm going to shoot like an ice blast. I can just do that on the fly. On the fly. I need a warm body. I need a body to come help me with this quest. Because I need somebody to step on something. There's only one situation where I actually need another person. Unless I can get through the swim. Let me check this. EDO missing party. Unless somebody wrote a guide on how to solo it. Tips. Whole quest, including can cast summon monster as a support, including the underwater. Here's a step on the pressure plate, pull once. Causes pressure howling, stand on ground, east plate. Confirm the west rune is lit, that the east rune is off. To the pool. Now order how to cast summon monster. The monster will trigger the gate. Oh, does the hireling I have summon monster? Oh, that could work. No, he doesn't. Shit. I gotta get hireling with summon monster. No one's gonna join me for this quest, so I have to go get summon monster. First lower deck. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? Okay, so apparently you can use summon monster to... So, who has summon monster? Marissa Lore? Samuel Merrick. Samuel Merrick has summon monster 5. So let's buy Samuel Merrick. Because he has summon monster 5. I'm going to put him on the track. There he is. He's got summon monster 5. He can summon an Earth Elemental. And then that way I can solo this quest. If nobody follows me. Because there's just the one optional that I need to get through. Step on the pressure plate. I just gotta make sure I do this right. If I do this wrong, it's all going down. Just the building's burning down. Yeah. You know what? I remember back in my day before the Voice of the Master existed, so you didn't get that 5% experience point bonus. I remember back in my day before the Mantle of the World Shaper existed, so you didn't get that either. You know what I remember back in my day? Oh, I'm gonna break my sword, I just realized, because I'm fighting skeletons and I'm not changing off my sword. I'm gonna break it if I don't go repair it right now. Back in my day, and this is also a really cool thing, so you know how you have to level up, obviously, at the trainers, so you go to your trainer to level up. There was actually a time where all the trainers were level gated. So these trainers, the Paladin trainer here, and this Cleric trainer, would say like 5 to 8 or something. So you can only level at them from level 5 to 8. If you're below level 5, you couldn't use them. And if you're above level 8, you couldn't use them. Hey, a quest reward. Give me this heroic deeds. Thank you. Now, does that actually matter? Not really. You think, oh, you just go to the appropriate place to level up. Except for the fact that there was actually a problem with this leveling up system, in that sometimes when you wanted to level up, the actual trainer, when you wanted to go from 9 to 10, was not in town. They were in Threnal. So you had to go to the Ruins of Threnal if you wanted to level up, or use your action points, because you couldn't just go in your menu and spend your action points. No, no, no. You had to go to the trainer to spend your action points. So, as a result, once you're at level 8, you had to go out to Threnal. Now you think, oh, well, that's not so bad. You just have to like run past a couple of giants. There's like some ogres and stuff. Whatever, no problem. But that shit was hard, dude. Normal giants, they're CR7s, and they hit pretty hard. Or maybe they're CR9s. Ogres are CR3s, so they're not so bad. But when you have to fight 8 ogres at the same time, and you get comboed, I'm telling you, ogre combo hurts like crazy, right? So, yeah, man. That was just... You gotta level up, so you have to go to an extra area in the game. You can't just, like, do it in town. Why level up in town? That's crazy talk. Who even levels up in town? You know? You have to go to a dangerous excavation site, and that's where all the trainers are. Because Threnal was like hot shit. I don't remember exactly when they did away with that though, where you could just level up at any trainer you wanted. I don't remember what update that was. It was a good decision. I really like that decision. But it definitely was not in the base game. I just don't remember when they did that. Really good decision though. Having to go places to level up is like bad enough. Like not being able to just level up when you have the experience, but like having to physically go places is like a terrible and stupid idea. But like being like, oh yeah, you can't level up here. It's like, why? Well, because you can't. Oh, it's gonna take a long time, isn't it? I don't know if my disruptors can actually affect them because I don't do any damage because I don't have a good weapon. Yeah, we'll find out. I don't have like blade barrier or flame cannon, flame turret. Wait, do I have flame turret? I don't know which button I'm trying to press. Oh, flame turret's here. I could totally have flame turret instead of adamantine weapons. Cool. Also, my cleric's doing a decent job. I just have to make sure he doesn't summon his elemental by accident somehow. Yeah, disrupting weapons. Okay, disrupting weapons does actually work. That's good. How does that effect work? Disrupting, when you roll a Vorpal and it's confirmed, you kill the undead. Cool. It still deals like a bunch of damage in AoE, so it's not terrible. Unless it goes right through them all. Then it's pretty terrible. Oh, I missed that one. That's the problem with these fireballs. I feel like sometimes they don't go exactly where I want them to go. Hey, 100 damage. Don't make your reflex saves, that's totally rude. Yeah, my sword would absolutely break if I was just trying to do this without repairing. Oh crap, the door actually opened. It just let me through. That's sick. That almost never happens. Usually it takes like 20 hours for that door to actually open. I'm having a good day, man. Alright, so you're supposed to step on the west one. Have this one lit up. Causes all these guys to spawn. Whatever, I'll kill them all. Cool. I'm gonna go up here, kill all these guys. Join us, mortals! Ooh, disrupting! It's just one of those cool feelings when I see that champion and I'm like, man, that guy's gonna have a lot of help. That's gonna be hard to deal with. And then they just instantly die to my disrupting weapons. Yeah. Just a good feeling. Alright. So this is the trickery, right? We're gonna have to see if this will work. Okay, dog, I don't want to get in the way. Okay. East is unlit. Oh, nope. Yeah, die. Oh my god. Oh, and there's a skeleton over there. It went right past. I'm missing because I'm rolling ones. Ah, okay. So this has to be off. He's standing here, and it's off. Oh, put your ally standing ground on the east plate. Cool. So now we swim underwater. I'm just gonna make sure I do this right. Everything should be open. Now I tell my hireling to use Summon Monster 5. Hey, it worked! Cool! I didn't even know you could solo that one. Ho! That's awesome. And I can use this so I can get out. Bam. Now, unfortunately, to get all those undeads up there, I do have to run around. I do have to chase them down. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Kaboom! Oh, it actually just goes where I aim it. Yeah, I'll just go melee them. I'll fight this first. Omarian Executioner. Champion Executioner? Give me a chest. I like that. I like getting extra chests, man. That's why I love the whole champion system. Honestly, the champion thing, I've probably talked about this many times, but the entire champion system is one of my favorite additions to the game. I think it's just pure genius. This guy's resistant to fire. He's also, my fireballs are going through him for some reason. But I think the champion system is pure genius. The idea that sometimes there'll just be random monsters that are really powerful is awesome. Welcome, welcome. Die, bastards. So that way, it's like, people will say that the game is too easy, and in a lot of respects, there are definitely sections about the game that are very easy compared to, you know, compared to how it used to be. And actually, I don't think that's a bad thing either. I'm actually kind of happy that the game is easier, because a lot of the stuff that I might reminisce about, I would actually not want to play that much. I would definitely not want to have it so that, you know, you don't get magic items. I like getting magic items all the time. Sure, we get showered with magic items, but I mean, I'll take it. I'll take magic items, man. The champion system is one of the things that, like, I love. I would hate to, like, go back before the champion system. Because yes, it is frustrating. It is frustrating when you, like, fly around a corner and there's some champion ogre and then he just combos you and you're dead. And it's like, oh, and you're soloing, so it means you have to restart the quest because there's no shrine nearby. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. But at the same time, I don't know. When you're in a full group, when a champion kills you out of nowhere, it's just one of those things that makes the game a little bit more exciting, you know? The idea that you could actually just die whenever. Bear in mind, if you're a free-to-play player, champion monsters might be a bit harder, if you're like, especially for new players. That's why they're in the elite difficulty. You have to do the quest twice before you can get to elite, which means you generally would know what's coming up in the quest. Okay, so the idea behind the champions is that there are certain monsters that have little crowns above their head, like the crown that I have. If I can actually show it off, like this crown, there'll be monsters that have this crown, right? What the monsters do is when they have that crown, they get special little attributes that give them bonus stats. So, for example, all champion monsters... Yeah, smash all this stuff. All champion monsters, this is all of them, 100% of champion monsters get bonus damage, so they just deal more damage. Depending on what level you are, it can be like a very high amount. But in general, try to think of it as basically champion monsters deal double damage. And then they get randomly assigned additional attributes. Sort of like in like the way it was in Diablo 2, where you'd have a named monster, and then that named monster would have additional effects. So, for example, they could have like deals extra damage as light. So, or like as fire. So when they hit you, they deal their full damage, and then they also deal a percentage of that damage, or maybe it's a flat amount, as fire damage. But it applies to all their abilities. So an archer shooting you with extra damage as fire might hit you for like 20 damage with an arrow and then an extra 10 damage as fire. But if a spellcaster hits you with like Melf's Acid Arrow, which deals damage over time, the Melf's Acid Arrow will do more damage than it normally would. So say it deals double damage. So instead of like 10 damage a tick, it's doing 20 damage a tick. But then each tick is also applying the extra fire damage, so it'll be doing 10 extra fire damage. which can make it very interesting with damage over time effects, because damage over time effects, when they get placed on you by champions, destroy. They hurt so bad, and there's very few ways to actually fix the problem. So, damage over time effects are very, very scary when it comes to champion monsters. Most people kind of just completely shrug off and ignore, like Mel's Acid Arrow and stuff, thanks to ship buffs, because you just run around with 30 resistance to everything. You don't have to think about it. But no way, man, you cannot do that when it comes to champion monsters. They also get stuff like some champions might just have true seeing, so you can't be invisible to them, you know? So if you're trying to run with invisibility, or you've got blur and displacement, they might just see right through all that. Some champion monsters ignore fortification. Sometimes they get resistances. Sometimes, for some reason, I'm not entirely sure why, they can also get weaknesses. So you might be fighting a champion monster that's resistant to slashing and fire damage, but it's weak to acid damage. So if you happen to have acid, you're going to be doing bonus damage. The resistances are not to be messed around with, because they can do stuff. So like that. Oh, the white just died because it got. I was trying to like identify it so I could actually show it off. The problem is there's not a lot of champions right here. Also, sometimes you just see more than others, but the body might still be here. Yeah. So the body has a crown above its head. That means this was a champion monster. So not only do they make the game harder, which is cool and good, but champions also give a second benefit, is that they drop a special item called Mysterious Remnants, which are these collectible items. Explodey Fireball Shot. Here we go. Mysterious Remnants are these collectible items, these ones here, Mysterious Remnants. And when you collect them up, you can then trade them with a special vendor for super secret, ultra special, awesome bonus items. So you can get like the gems, whatever they're called, the augment gems that can go in the augment slots in your items. So if you happen to have an item, like, do I have an item with a slot in it? No, I don't have an item with a slot. You can get augment gems, which will, if an item has a slot, you can then customize it. So basically, if it's like a colorless slot, you can slot in an augment gem that can enhance a skill or one of your base stats. So if you don't happen to have room for an extra item that gives you for strength, but you have a colorless augment slot, then you can go spend some remnants and get a diamond of strength that will give you bonus to your strength, and it scales up based on level. Alternatively, you can also save up your points a lot and then get permanent bonus stats, so you can get increased melee power, which gives you melee damage, range power, range damage, spell power, or physical and magical resistance rating to give you just more defenses. And then finally, if you're like me, there's also, you can get potions, like infinity potions, but as opposed to like healing potions, infinity potions, you can get, wow, I rolled a 1 again. I'm not having good luck today. Instead of like healing potions, where's my cleric going? Cleric buddy, where you, Samuel, what are you doing? Oh, he'll just pull the lever, cool. Instead of healing potions, you can get like a potion of haste. So it's a potion that gives you haste an endless amount of times. So you can always just keep hasting yourself over and over and over and over with this potion. Or a potion of endless, what's the other one? Like Stone Skin or Freedom of Movement, I believe, is also one of the potion options. It has a cooldown. I think it's like a 5-minute cooldown or something. Or maybe it's 10 minutes. But the potion never goes away. So you get a potion of Stone Skin that never, ever, ever runs out. And you can give it back to yourself every 10 minutes. So it's pretty cool. There's also cosmetic pets too. There's like a lion cub, I think. So there's definitely a lot of cool stuff with the champion system. So not only does it make enemies harder, but you get a reward. Additionally, if you happen to kill any champion monsters, and they are named monsters, so they're like orange named, not red named. Red named monsters can't be champions, but orange named monsters. Orange named monsters, if you kill them, instead of dropping regular remnants, which you can pick up off the ground, they drop chests because they are extra hard monsters. So the chest has a remnant inside of it. And then finally, the last thing about remnants is that red name bosses, so final bosses, red name bosses can't be champions because that would be too unfair. If the final boss of your quest was actually a champion, you couldn't finish it. And also, there are no champions in raids to ensure raid balance. So there's no champions in raids because if there's champions in raids, your raids would be very inconsistent. And one of the things you really don't want in a raid is inconsistency. You want your raids to ideally you want them to be as similar as possible, so that way you can actually plan around how you can beat the raid. Well, what they could do, because if you remember, back in the day, here it is, the champion, Arcane Skeleton, he has damage boost, which increases damage, and extra on-hit poison damage. So when he hits me with any of his spells, or his melee attacks, that'll deal extra poison damage. Yeah. I like the idea of a pet that anybody can get, but if anybody remembers, humans, back in the day with the old enhancement system, actually could get a pet. You could get a pet Iron Defender. You could construct it yourself, and you could put enhancements to get a better Iron Defender. So you get like an Adamantine Defender and other stuff like that. And it was very cool. At least I thought it was very cool. Of course, I'm an old fogey at this point. The old man playing the video games. Yeah, exactly, right? It was just like super easy, you know? Right, like I know like for basically the plebs, you have to make sure that there's like some kind of raid balance, because they'd be like, "Oh, it's too hard to fight these like champion raid bosses." Like, "Oh, it's not fair." You know, ZZ is one-shotting all the dogs. That's not fair. Yeah, the Panther Pet is cool, although I believe it counts as a hireling though, doesn't it? I think it counts as a hireling, although I'm not 100% sure.
You have recovered Jail's journal, which describes the last moments in the church's investigation.
Yeah, it's a fighter hireling. You can always summon it, but it is a hireling. Oh my god, the Mantle the World Shaper spam. Oh god. Ugh. I got countered. Anyway. Now we do the next part, which is... what is this called? Free Delira? Let's do Free Delira. I think it's all my level 7s. I think it's my last... oh, and then Taming the Flames. Oh, and Grave Robber. Yeah. So like I said, it's a cool system. I really like the champion system. I could go on about it for 10 hours. Not 10 hours. But I could definitely talk about how it's definitely improved my experience with the game. Oh yeah, skeletons? Take this! Ha! Ha! Maximum charge! Ah, charge! Yeah, take that. Jerk for brains. Free Delira, I'll take 10. I don't know if you'd want 10 Deliras. I mean, I know it seems tempting. Tier 3 charge, everything comes to me, and then... wait, what? It's not supposed to go through the Wraiths. It's supposed to hit the Wraiths. I'm trying to charge up to charge 10. So much crap. That's right, absolutely 100% free Delira. Oh god, I can't climb. I do like that I have this like fireball cannon though. I think that's super cool. Oh my god. Well, that's what I get for playing with a druid. Guy does like mad DPS. At range. Uh-oh, Soul Lock Guardian. Oh no, it's getting killed in like 3 hits, whatever. Yeah, champion. Because it's an orange name, it can be a champion. So even though it's, you know, Orange Lock Guardian, blah blah blah. There you go, so now you understand Vox Tonic. For some reason, I always see your name as Voltaxic, but that's just because it's one of my favorite items in Path of Exile. I see it everywhere. Take that, bastards. Yeah. The problem with, especially the arm cannon, trying to play this as the Mega Man X build, is I can't really work in all the arm cannons as Mega Man X abilities, right? So like the first one that I started using a lot was the like the fire blast that shoots out directly in front of you, and that's just like the fire blast you get from Flame Mammoth in the first game. But now this fire blast, or this fire blast that I have, shoots out a ball that explodes. I don't really have a ball that explodes. I mean, it's kind of like Flame Stags, where you shoot out, you know, the fire, and it hits an area, but it doesn't really explode. Oh, Soul Lock Guardian. Yes, this Soul Lock Guardian is electric resistant and has True Seeing, and also has Death Block, so you can't use instant death effects on it. Although any that don't have Death Block, it's very, very common. Ooh, and he dropped a Remnant Chest, motherfucker! Give me that deft crossbow that I don't really want. Welcome.
Two soul locks are now
2 soul locks are now open. 2 more and Delira will be released. For the record, I'm not like bashing the narration. This is part 3, so I can't share it, unfortunately. I would love to share this quest, but I can't share it because this is part 3. I do like the quest sharing mechanic. I think it's really good because sometimes where you get certain quests is confusing, or you just want to join in right before it's over and you don't want people to wait around. I like the idea that you can just share quests, but I can't share this quest. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't technically be right because he'd be like, get Delira's tomb, and he would go to the first part. Ooh, a scimitar. Give me. I mean, I'm not a druid, so I don't really need a scimitar, but I want one, you know? Do, do, do. I already have a playlist set up for tomorrow, by the way. A full Mega Man X playlist, because it's gonna go with the character, you know? Do, 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 do. Gonna go for the Guerrero's treasure chest. Also, the most important thing, actually, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, maybe I spoke too soon. I really did like the changes with the champion system. I think the champion monsters are really cool. However, this is really important. I actually also, not just the champion monsters, but I also like, oh hey, look, this guy down there. I also very much like, oh, I'm confused now. Where'd my brain go? Brain. I also very much like the changes to the loot system. A lot of people don't like it because they find themselves getting a lot of very bad items. But I don't know, I just like the fact that you get spell power on pretty much every item now. So I have a bastard sword that gives me spell power. It's also Vorpal, which is very, very good. But being able to get spell power on pretty much every item is really, really good. Because it means you're much more open when you're looking at caster builds, and the idea of being a part melee, part caster is even better, which is why I'm really hoping that there will be some wonderfully well-needed updates to the Eldritch Knight at some point in the eventual future. Because being a spell sword seems like a really cool idea, except it's extremely awfully terrible. The Eldritch Knight tree is so bad. Wholeheartedly believe it's the worst in the game. You still will get a lot of useless items, by the way. That's something that doesn't change, is the useless items. But I'm trying to think if I have any like super good items. Dude. What do I have? I got do I have anything really good on? Yeah, like this, Tactful of Accuracy. I have level 10, Disable Device 8, plus 7 to hit. That's pretty good. Yeah, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, fine, I'll fight you. Whatever. What else do I have? I have a lot of really, really OP items in my bank. I just don't have any on me. Yeah, mostly it's spell power items. Spell power items are the big thing. Just being able to pick up spell power in pretty much also in pretty much any spell slot as well. You can get all sorts of items of spell power. There's just a bigger range of what you can get. And then also items can spawn as like super powerful items in loot gen. So you have a chance whenever an item drops. Die monsters. You have a chance whenever an item drops for it to give you like an extra stat. So normally items only have 2 stats. They have a prefix and a suffix. But not only did they expand the pool of prefixes and suffixes by a huge margin, but they also made it so that sometimes your item can have a 3rd stat that's not labeled on the item, and it's labeled just as an extra stat. So as an example, I have a level 8 item on another character. I don't know why I don't have it on this one. I probably should. And it gives, was it 20 health, 5 constitution, and 4 strength on a set of bracers. Which is like crazy good. Like that's an insanely good item. Yeah, die everybody. Like that much stats on one item is like crazy. However, they're very few and far between, but it does force you to sit there and look through all the items. Which is kind of neat because it actually brings some excitement back to finding randomly generated gear. Having everything that's not randomly generated be better is just, I don't know, I don't think it's the way to go. I think it's cool that you can just now find items that could potentially be better than the named gear that you've got. Like, I've seen some ridiculous items. Some guy I was playing with today had an item that gave 13 Constitution and 5 Insightful Constitution. So it's an 18 Constitution item. That's crazy. That's so much health. Or like, I have this, a Radiant Dwarven Axe of Radiance lore, so it's, 66 Radiance, 8 Radiance lore, so it's 8 crit. That item would have been really, really rare, because it's uncommon for Dwarven Axes to spawn, and uncommon for... Ooh, damn. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff. I have, on this... in my bank, that I'm going to be using on this character, a level 19 item that gives 9 Constitution, 3 Insightful Constitution, and 35 False Life. So it gives 12 Constitution and 35 health, which is really good, but... Oh, sick. Okay, now we have to kill Delira. I don't know where Delira is. Oh, there she is. What's up, Delira? Delira, come here. I want to murder you. Yeah, man. It's all about being lucky. That's a cool thing. If you're lucky, you can get like these super sick items that nobody else can have. Just you. Look at all these incorporeals! This is not 50-50! What is that? I like missed almost every shot. Holy guacamole. Alright, Taming the Flames next. Okay, Grave Robber, then Taming the Flames, and then I'm probably out of here. Actually, I probably... Yeah, do I have time for both? Yeah, I have time for both. I don't think anyone starts streaming at 7 on Sunday. Yeah, you do go get brains. My arm hurts for some reason. It's really weird. It's hard to describe. No, it's not. My arm hurts. Like my elbows. My elbones. Elbone pain. I mean, not to say that there aren't some really good items. So, for example, when I get higher level, this Epic Docent of Insight, oh, this is so going on me. 4 Insightful Intelligence, 4 Quality Armor Bonus, 50 Insightful Mana, Insightful Potency. Bam! Look at the stats. Plus 12? That's 40 armor class. That's crazy. I, of course, want that. But, can't do it. Why am I holding my level? I'm holding until I get enough experience. So I can be... I like being like a level ahead. I if I'm not a level ahead, then what's going to end up happening is I'm going to get to sorry, if I'm not one level ahead, then what's going to end up happening is I'm going to get to... Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't have jump. This might be hard. Where's the trap? The box. Is the box back here or something? I'm going to... the worst, or my least favorite thing in the entire game is being level 19 and trying to get level 20. Because it's difficult at that point. Is the box down here? Yeah, the box is down here. Cool. Yeah, exactly. Essentially, the big reason why I do it is because I want to make sure I get the bravery bonus. So by holding my level, I can still do level 7 quests and get a bravery bonus from it without losing XP. It's really important for me, and this character in general. Well, it's important for me because I don't like using XP potions, as I said. So if you don't use XP potions, you pretty much have to do almost every single quest to level up if you don't want to have to be repeating quests. And I don't want to repeat quests. Like, another option would be to run Tear of Deccan 3 times instead. But I don't really want to run Tear of Deccan 3 times. Or like to just, do the giant hold twice or something like that. I'd rather not do that. Now, granted, there's certainly a lot of quests you can do to continue leveling up, but once you hit, like, once you hit level 18, I generally don't level past level 18. I don't like taking level 19, because it locks you out of the Veil, so you can't do Veil quests anymore, which is bad, because the Veil gives so much XP and people are running it all the time, and then you're stuck doing stuff like... Well, Druid's Deep, actually. You can do Druid's Deep, so that one's not bad. I actually really like Druid's Deep. But you get locked out of doing Veil quests, which people run all the time for pretty much free tons of free XP. I like collecting all the tiers, though. I like getting the XP. Oh no, I missed my fireball. Whoa. Die, bastards. Alright. Where do we go? This way? I think it's this way. Armor speed is gone. No, I need my armor speed. So yeah, that's why I'm holding my level. I don't ever hold levels when I get to epics because there's no reason. But in heroics, I hold level every level. Like, why would I level up when I could still get my bravery bonus from all these level 7 quests? Rapiers or short swords? There's the Venom Blade. I don't know if that's good, but it's a short sword. It also depends heavily on like what your build is. If it's just Swashbuckler, Venom Blade's okay. Treason. Treason's really good. Get Treason. Video Treason. Which way do we go? This way? I think we go up here. You want this one. This one. This one's really good. It's a great short sword. Oh man, the camera's getting all screwy now. If I stream for too long, it's just an effect like my mouse. I don't know why. There's a trap here. Ah. Welcome. Oh, this is the wrong quest. Sorry, it's supposed to be Grave Robber. Yeah, I recommend that weapon. That weapon's fantastic. It's really, really, really good. Obviously, it's better if you have rogue levels, but if you don't have rogue levels, even still, it's just a really good weapon. It's great because it's a short sword, but it's an 18, 19, 20 short sword, so it's got the expanded crit range. It also looks freaking awesome. Uh-oh, Eula's taking some damage. Oh man, I hate champion. Whoa! What happened? I went for like full health dead. Oh, because there's all the... It's hard. I can't see actually what happened here. I can't see the hit log. Because it's only... It doesn't filter out like what I'm doing. Spectre misses. Spectre hit me for 8. Hit for 16. Spectre misses. I don't know where it is, but I just died. Holy shit. Yeah, man. It's an interesting title because generally the person that does the stream at this time of day, is a guy called Shoemaker. He runs this time. He has this time slot, and unfortunately, I am not Shoemaker. So instead, you get me today. I don't normally, as I said, I don't normally stream at this time slot. I will not be here next Sunday because this is not my time slot. And I'm still doing the stream tomorrow. Don't worry, the stream from 7 until 10 on Mondays is still going to be happening because it happens every week. Literally every week. Actually, it was important because I told my boss, I was like, yo, I can't work, I don't want to work late on Mondays. And he was like, cool, are you cool with working late every other day? And I was like, yeah, I guess I'll work late every other day. So I work late every other day, but I don't work late on Mondays. It's like a, however it works, right? Yeah, die, dread zombies. How is the Mega Man X build coming along? This build's really good. I do a billion damage. I really love having the rune arms because it gives me tons of customizability and options. I attack really, really fast. It also helps that I have a Vorpal sword, which makes me really strong. Yeah, no, I really, really like this character. I haven't played Melee in a while, so actually just getting back and playing Melee. Oh, jeez, I just realized Magdal's not here. Hold on killing the boss, just run away. But yeah, the build's really good. I'm just having a lot of fun being Melee. Yeah, what's up with these clouds? Oh, there's Sleet Storms. They're cast by the boss. Okay, good. Sleet Storm, I don't give a shit. But, I don't know, it's just really sick. I like, I pretty much like everything about this character. I like being Melee, I like being a robot. The only times I've died so far have been to just like, well, one was a trap. I died once today to a trap in the pit, because I forget about that trap every single time. Taming the Flames next. So I died to the trap I die to every single time when I do the pit, because I'm blind and I can't see anything. And then the other time I died was to a champion, just now. And it really, 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 really hurt. It really hurt. It was really painful. It was just awful. As a champion, it hit me, I died. I don't know what to say. But yeah, no, the build is working out pretty well. The only things I could change, I wish I had a little bit more life. Don't know how to do that. Well, I do know how to do that. I have to do a bunch of epic lives. Don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if this is the character to run through Epic Lives. I think Warlock would be the one, like standard Warlock would be the one I want to just burn through Epic Lives. Like if I was playing like a just regular DPS Warlock, I could probably get through an Epic Life a week. It really doesn't take that long. Like 2 a day? Two levels a day? A little faster. Like I can do 4 epic levels in a day, easily. If I have like a full day off. Probably 5. So Shansang. Welcome. Heading Taming the Flames. I don't know if this character would be the one I want to run, but it's melee, so it might be really, really good. We'll have to see. The most important thing is that I want to make sure I get... I have a character that I'm currently running through epics right now. It's a druid. I want to make sure I get the shard for the Templar's Retribution. I believe that's what it's called. Templar's Retribution. And then when I have the shard for the Templar's Retribution, did I collect the quest? No, I didn't. When I have the shard for Templar's Retribution, it'll give me a weapon to use all the way through the epic level, so I don't have to worry about like every time I epic TR. Which is the big problem. Doing favorite soul melee life right now. Had my first uber moment DDL last night. Entire party wiped on that level in Giant Hold where somebody has to hold that glowing scepter so everyone can see. That's not Giant Hold. Anyway. Entire party wiped except for me. I had to carry us through the last little bit, bringing along soul stones for the win. I felt proud. It probably was a fluke and will not happen again, but hey, I shined for a moment. That's not Giant Hold. That's the Veil of Twilight, because you're thinking of the Den of Obscurity, which is in the Veil of Twilight. What do I type or say? Anything. I'm sorry. This is like a pet peeve. Oh, moment of action. Tell me where to fight. Oh, wrong quest. It's a minor pet peeve. But when I type in, say in the voice chat, hey, we're gonna go do Taming the Flames, and then I type it in, hey, we're gonna go do Taming the Flames. So that way, everybody knows what I'm talking about, even if they're not listening to me. I get very agitated when the people ask me again, okay, now where are we going? Why did I put fire weapons on my own? Jeez. Yeah. I had like an epic moment, sort of. So I'm currently playing like a druid build. It's a full caster wolf druid. I'm also Warforged for some reason. Anyway, let's not go into that. It works okay. It just doesn't do a lot of damage in epics because I don't have the right destiny. I want to be Exalted Angel. So I'm currently working on that. It's a first life character, so it doesn't have any good gear or anything. But I was doing the Chronoscope Epic Elite this morning. And on the final boss, the Abishai turned into a big black dragon, and it literally killed everyone in the party except for me. I don't know entirely why, but it did. It just killed every single person. It did like some kind of wing buffet, and everyone died. Which I thought was really cool. I was like, oh my god, it killed everybody. Like, goddamn. I think there's a trap here. I know there's a trap here, I just don't know where it is. Can I disable? Weird. But anyway, we were doing it, and every single person in the group died, except for me. So, on my Wolf Druid, I superheroed it, and just managed to resurrect everyone one by one. Well, picking up the people that could res first, because people could typed in chat like, yo, I can res, pick me up, and I got them first while running away from this Abishai. But I was actually able to run... whatever. I was able to run away from the Abishai because I was in wolf form. I could continue to use my my Ice Wolf ability over and over. I could use the Snow Slide to get away. It was a super cool moment. I felt like a superhero because I'm like just like dashing around, dodging this like raid boss coming at me while I'm rezzing people. It felt really cool. And then when we finally regrouped and killed the boss. Now, if it was just left up to me, like, I couldn't res anybody, man, I would not be able to kill that thing. It has, like, 700,000 health, and it regenerates. Like, my character's, like, really, really, really tremendously... Wow, that hurt. Oh, my god. My Wolf Druid is tremendously weak. I just updated its gear, and it's still really bad. But, like, because I just don't do any damage, but it's just really fun to play. I just really like playing it, and I think that's important to also remember. Characters does not have to be really, really, really good. It just means I stay out of Epic Elite 99% of the time. I just do Epic Normal, and I'm okay with that. Epic levels, I think, are probably a better measure of difficulty for the game, or like at least a better scale. Like I find Elite in this game generally isn't that difficult, like regular Elite, Heroic Elite. Obviously there are exceptions. For example, all quests level 17 and higher get a lot harder on Elite, because they kind of go into like that Epic Elite kind of feel. For example, the entire Dreaming Dark chain and the Inspired Quarter, all those quests are like way hard on Elite. They're like super hard on Elite. They really hurt, really bad. Die. And so I generally try to avoid doing those because they're extremely hard. All the monsters have like 5,000 health, and the Quori are all immune to everything. Ugh. Okay, there's methods around me. There's methods, they surround me. Treasure. Give me that treasure. Yeah, half plate. Yeah. That's what I want. I want some half plate from my robot. Oh, I need your help, team. Team, you guys watching? I need your help. I'm enlisting you. Okay. So, interestingly enough, I have this docent here, this epic docent of insight. So if you use docent of insight, whatever, docent of insight, and you go to the Wikipedia page, the DDO wiki page, it has a picture for the way it looks on light armor casters. I need to know how it looks on heavy armor guys. I kind of want it, but I don't know. I also kind of want like I'm probably gonna make a dragon docent because I have the dragon skills that I'm not using, so I'm probably gonna make a dragon scale docent. But oh, that's already open. Cool. Oh, I gotta disable this. Damn. I'm hoping somebody knew what the Docent of Insight looked like as a heavy armor character. I don't have a regular Docent of Insight. Ah, failing. Oh my god. So I'd have to level up to level... Well, I'd have to get one for level 14, or level up to 28 to see what it looks like. Because I don't mind buying one of the mirrors and, like, putting it on my character, but I don't want to do that if I don't know what it looks like. Haste boost. Yeah. No, damn it. Oh, do you have mithril plating? Or like no plating? Oh, Magdal, what happened? Oh no, what happened? Holy crap, I failed so many today. So many traps. That's okay, we'll get you the shrine. Unless Dismember has a res. Oh, there's a shrine right here. Holy shit. Wait, if you're playing a Warlock, how come you didn't take Adamantine Plating on the Warlock? Is there like a reason? Like, did you went with... Or did you just... Or, sorry, did you not take any? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like your main or something like that. Okay. Alright, now we gotta run back. I'm just running back, because I don't want to fight any of this crap. Okay. I mean I know if you play medium armor on a warlock, you get extra stats like extra physical and magical resistant rating. Um, no, it doesn't. It does not. It does not give you spell failure on your blast. Are you sure? I'm like 80% sure it doesn't do that, but let me just check. I'm like pretty sure it doesn't. Eldritch Blast scales of spell power, blah blah blah. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. Nice, Titan. Although I'm ashamed, you know, the DDO stream is definitely a superior product than the Super Bowl. But welcome, welcome. We're just at the end, so pop in and you'll get the credit for this one. Well, the only reason I'm pretty sure it doesn't is because you can use a heavy armor warlock and nothing happens. Let's see here. Yeah, Eldritch Blast becomes a range like swinging with a weapon. Point blank. It doesn't say anything about arcane spell failure. I'll check the warlock page though. I know people said that it was going to affect it, but it never did. Is he inside? Speculative? Cool. Now we talk to the guy. Cool. Good work, everybody. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. I know it currently doesn't. I know it currently doesn't. So, I don't know if that's not intended, but I know it doesn't. Alright, I'm taking a break. Thanks to the group, everybody. Well, regardless, I know for a fact that it doesn't affect it right now. They might be changing in the future. It might be like on the hit list, but I know right now it doesn't do that. Either way, it's 6:11. I'm 10 minutes overdue on the stream, and I'm very, 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 very tired. Because I stayed up all night last night. But I agreed to do the stream yesterday, so I'm here. I'm going to go to bed now. Thank you guys for watching. You've been great. You're all fantastic. I love you guys. If you like this stream and you're like, damn, I can't get enough of this stream. This is the best stream ever. I highly recommend you head over and you go to... That kind of works. You follow me on Twitter and you follow me on twitch.tv, which is all right up there. You should go do that. And you're like, damn, I can see this guy stream whenever. That's right, not just on the DDO stream, but actually on my own official channel. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think it's great. Also, tomorrow I will still be doing the standard regular stream in the same format that I always do it. It will be live from 7 until 10 p.m. tomorrow night on Monday, February 8th. Oh, look at my hair. It goes straight up. How is it even possible? Anyway, Eldritch Burst and Spirit Blast? Are you sure? You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna test it. I'm just testing it. I don't care. I'm just gonna test it. Why did I exit the game? I wanted to test this. I was gonna end the stream, but I'm just gonna test it so we can show whether this is like real or not. Let me just log back in to see if it actually applies Arcane Spell Failure. I have a Warlock. I'm going to log in my Warlock. I'm going to throw on some Heavy Armor, and I'm just going to try it so we can determine whether it actually affects it or not. Because I'm 99% sure it doesn't. In fact, I know it doesn't, but... Best Warlock NA. Cool. That's right. It's not a rage quit. You have to understand. I'm a nerd on the internet. I will spend an infinite amount of energy to make sure to prove I'm right. Okay. You ever see like those comment chains where somebody posts like 1,000 comments to somebody who clearly doesn't care, just to prove that they're right about something? That's me every time. All right, this is my Warlock, Best Warlock NA. It's aptly named because I'm playing the best Warlock in North America. Best Warlock NA right here. This character, when the Warlock came out, I took a day off work, and I literally sat at my computer screen waiting for the update to go through, and then I made this character right away and started playing it. Best Warlock NA. This Warlock's perfect. Just genius perfect. It might be poorly optimized, but that's not the point. I also have Eldritch Aura. No, here it is. Eldritch Burst. Alright. It's confirmed by the name. Exactly. It's confirmed by the name. That's how you know. When I started playing, I remember when I first made it, I had people just straight up messaging me like, fucking awesome name, man. And I'm like, yeah. Pride. Okay. Heavy armor. Search. Buyout to like nothing. This is level 12. Okay, I can use this? So this is the cheapest one. There we go. Cheapest one. Yes, I would like to buy that. Gotta go to the bank. Scratching my ear. Alright, let's go. Jump spell, jump spell, jump spell. Jump. I'm rage playing the game right now. I'm just like, no, I know I'm right. Alright, great. So, I have Battle Plate, Heavy Armor. Alright? I'm not even proficient because I'm just straight up a Warlock. Great. I need a quest. I don't know. Give me a quest. Where's the quest? Is there a quest around here that I can just walk into? Yeah, sure. Cool. There's a quest right here. This one. Whatever. Alright, I'm in the quest. Okay? So. Eldritch Blast. I currently have Eldritch Blast shaped chain. So I'm blasting, no arcane spell failure, no dice roll coming up here. Check. You can't do in town. You can't Eldritch Burst in town. Eldritch Burst, boom. Like so. No arcane spell failure check is coming up here. I have Eldritch Burst, I click it, nothing. No arcane spell failure coming up. Time to throw on some half plate. So bam, we're equipped. I have my half plate on. I actually kind of like the style. I like this half plate. It's very cool looking. Eldritch Blasting. Ooh, there's arcane spell failure. There is arcane spell failure. Would you look at that? That's very interesting. There is arcane spell failure on your Eldritch Blasts. I was wrong. So in theory, it doesn't say that there's arcane spell failure. Interesting. Oh, medium armor, heavy armor, and shields can cause Eldritch Blast to suffer arcane spell failure. Huh. They actually did get it into the game. Oh, one of the Warlock builds I really wanted to do that doesn't work. Huh. It didn't used to be like that. Damn. You guys were right. I was just straight up wrong. Well, when you're right, you know? So you guys were just right. Good work, everybody. Let's go home. Let's go home. You were right. You're just all right. Play this now and go full battle plate on stream. Oh yeah, I know you can use medium armor without it. This one right, this one here? Okay, that's interesting. The enhancement here, the shape vestments, gives you the extra magic. It doesn't give you physical resistance rating, but it gives you magical resistance rating. It's basically the same thing, but interesting. Okay. I think there's still a way to incorporate a heavy armor in, but I'll have to look into it. The only way you could actually get away with it is if you multi-classed with wizard or sorcerer, and that's just a bad idea. Cool. All right. Well, sounds good. Now I know. And now I know it doesn't work at all. Alright. Now I'm actually leaving, and I'm actually just going to go to bed. So, thank you guys for proving me right, or sorry, proving yourselves right and proving me wrong. And I look like a fool. A fool, I say! Damn it. Whatever. I still think right-clicking is the correct way to do this. I'm still right-clicking, so... You can't stop me from right-clicking. Anyways, be sure to check out Strimstream tomorrow o'clock from 7 till 10. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you for watching, everybody. You've been great. You've been great. I got to get this off screen. You've been great. You've been great. Goodbye. 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 I am fading away.